Sun descending on the water's edge. Golden rays reflect on every step. Feel the rhythm in your heartbeat slow. Lagos lights begin the evening glow. Oh, let the night ignite. Sway your body under fading light. Dance with me and the Lego sky. Sunset colors paint you in my mind. Breathe the groove, feel it in your soul. In this moment, we both lose control. Night breezy. Every heartbeat brings the news with me. Footsteps echo on the sandy flow, calling us to dance a little more. Let city fade, only reading left. See the heartbeat, let it take you next. Dance with me under Lagos sky. Sunset colors paint you in my mind. Breathe the groove, feel it in your soul. In this moment, we both lose control. Sun descending on the water's edge. Golden rays reflect on every step. Feel the rhythm in your heartbeat slow. Lagos lights begin the evening glow. Oh, let the night ignite. Sway your body under fading light. Dance with me and the Lego sky. Sunset colors paint you in my mind. Breathe the groove, feel it in your soul. In this moment, we both lose control. Night breeze whisper secrets in our ear. Every heartbeat brings the news with me. Footsteps echo on the sandy flow, calling us to dance a little more. Let city fade, only reading left. See the heartbeat, let it take you next. Dance with me under Lagos sky. Sunset colors paint you in my mind. Breathe the groove, feel it in your soul. In this moment, we both lose control.
All right. What's going on, everybody? Welcome on in. Let's get things going. Welcome on in, guys. How you doing? Hope all is well. Why is everything moving so sluggish? Oh, we're good now. Okay, cool. What's going on? Welcome on in, JLH. How you doing, my friend? Hope all is well. That's right. We're going to talk about that wonderful mid journey. Yeah, and of course with DC. We're gonna talk about it shortly. How you been? Everybody doing today? Happy Monday. That's right. We are in Tech Talk season. We had some cool things happen this week in AI. Not a lot of crazy things, but some awesome things happen nonetheless. We do have some awesome things to talk about this evening. Of course, kicking things off with the news, as we always do. We got some cool news to talk about. We're going to kick things off with that first thing JLH mentioned. We're going to dive into some other cool things that happened this week, some crazy things that happened this week. And as always, we got some cool hands on things that we're going to get into at the lower end of the episode. So, as you guys know, for those who are here for the first time, we kick things off with the news in the first half of the stream. The first hour, we discuss, have some fun talks. And then the second hour, so we get really dive into some of the awesome new tools, look at some new tools, try out some new tools, and of course, have some interaction with you guys and myself as we get prompts and things that we can test out. So, kick things off, how you guys doing? Happy Monday. We could talk a little bit about Snap for those who are here. We had a phenomenal event that just passed, which was the wonderful Golden Gauntlet Worlds 2. Shout out to the entire crew over at Second Dinner and Game On for putting that thing together. And a shout out to the wonderful staff members and the casters that really held it down during the event. It was a fun time. I got to cast. It was an awesome thing to see. And the champion, only been infinite 4 times, don't have every card in the game, and one with a discard deck. Yeah, ladies and gentlemen, a discard deck. Nonetheless, how everybody doing tonight? JLH, what's going on with you, buddy? How's your Monday been? Everybody in the YouTube world, don't be shy as well. How you guys doing on the YouTube side of things? I don't know. I still feel like I'm moving sluggish, though. Yeah, what is going on? I don't understand. But I will see what's going on here. Make sure nothing else is taking up all of the resources. Oh, yeah, let me close this as well. And there we go. All right, should be a little better. Yeah, of course. Let's exit this page. I think this is causing the majority of the problem. The mid-journey issue with Warner Brothers. Yeah, good things are moving better now. Damn man, Falcon, welcome on in. That's right. Favorite time of the week, buddy. Hope all is well with you, my friend. So yeah, that page is kind of giving us issues, making the stream go a little bit slower than normal. So I'm not gonna open it back up. But nonetheless, Warner Brothers sues Mid-Journey, ladies and gentlemen, about 3 days ago, for AI generated image of Superman. Now, we tested Mid-Journey. We tried to get a lot of crazy things happening, and we couldn't get a lot of things, but we do get a lot of DC things working perfectly fine. Like we got Joker feeding Aquaman a fish. We did get some type of flash and stuff happening. So, due to all of that, Warner Brothers was not having it. And yes, they sued Midjourney for copyright infringement, alleging that the AI service was trained to illegally copy copyright works and allows users to generate images and videos featuring protected characters like Superman, Batman, and Bugs Bunny. All right, so this lawsuit filed on September 5th, 2025, joined similar action by Disney and Universal, who was highlighting the ongoing legal battle with AI's impact on intellectual property in Hollywood. So that's basically what's happening, ladies and gentlemen. As you guys know, when it comes to these IPs, you cannot just willy-nilly copy them and generate images or even art without the written approval and consent from said company. As we guys know, testing out Midjourney and some of these other AI tools, they just, here you go. But as you know, Google and OpenAI do not do it, right? So they don't want to deal with this headache. We tried using Vivo or Vio to generate a video of Superman. They didn't give us any. They gave us Spider-Man, but they didn't give us Superman. So again, we'll see what goes on there. Miles, welcome on, everybody. How you doing? Have you played the Destroyed with the new card yet? I have not. I have not played the Destroyed, but as you guys know, the Destroyed deck did win the wonderful Golden Gauntlet this weekend. Yes, a Destroy deck. So, and this opponent, as I read, Did only went infinite 4 times. Don't have every card in the game, and like I keep saying to everyone, when it comes to Marvel Snap, any given Snap day, you can win, you can lose. But they did a great job with that Destroy deck. It was very consistent, even going up against people who had Cosmic Ghost Rider in their deck. They just had to adjust by putting Dracula in the backfield. It was a great time. It was an awesome event, and I was even happy enough to even cast some of those awesome matches with Not My Dons. So if you guys didn't catch it, check it out. It's definitely on the Marvel Snap YouTube and Twitch channel. So yeah, tomorrow should be a fun time. I think Bastion will be a good fit for Victoria Hands. So get ready for a bunch of that tomorrow. But we'll dive into that later on in the show. So yeah, favorite time of week. Let's go, JLH. I appreciate you. And Deadman. Again, Deadman Falcon, thank you for being a wonderful Patreon member. I really appreciate that. I do have some cool things for my paid Patreon members I'll discuss later at the end of the stream. All right. So that dives into that news of the wonderful Midjourney and DC. It sucks. I totally get it. I'm sure people do utilize some of this art for malicious work, but there's most people who don't want to use it for malicious work, right? They just want to get the art style or something similar to it. And it just sucks that other people are utilizing this art and getting it banned from a lot of things. Now, I do agree, though. AI shouldn't be able to just generate it. You know what I mean? If you want an art style like an artist, maybe, right? If you want a Superman-like character, okay, but it can't be Superman. It cannot be like the IP. So I totally get them, and they right in doing what they need to do to protect their property. All right, guys, so let's go ahead and turn on the wonderful circle view. Bam, bam, ba-da-da-da. All right, there it is. All right, well, I think we're good in the camera. We're going to go ahead and dive into some more news. And what do I want to start with? Let's talk about Oracle, ladies and gentlemen. All right, let's do this. All right. Camera bit. Nope. All right, perfect. So you guys at least get to see my hair. All right, cool. All right, so Oracle. Let's zoom in so you guys can actually read this. All right, here we go. Oracle lays off thousands or more globally amid rapid AI shifts. So I don't know if you guys seen, but the CEO of both Oracle and Salesforce have went on record saying that they now have a plethora of AI agents, and they have engineers that just handle said agents, and the agents do what majority of the layoffs individuals was doing. Now, for me, I still don't think we're at that point yet where AI can completely replace humans in the workforce. But they're trying their best to see if that is even possible. And I don't know if you guys heard, there was an issue with Salesforce where one of the AI agents did something wrong, causing issues. And again, that's why I don't think we can be replaced so easily. I believe in the future, maybe 24 months plus from now, the AI agents will be a little bit more reliable. But at this time being, I don't think it's possible. But Oracle is not stopping Oracle or Salesforce from trying to make that push and laying off a ton of people just to get it run by AI agents. So this article basically goes into describing that. Employees at tech giant Oracle are facing down a fresh round of layoffs this month. The latest bad news out for the industry that's either booming or brutal, depending on whom you ask. The company has yet to publicly confirm the new cuts in its workforce, but state data shows that Oracle is reducing its Seattle area workforce by 101 employees. The layoffs were filled with Washington State on September 2nd and will go into effect by November 3rd. While the state filings will reflect Seattle area jobs lost for now, Oracle employees in other states shared news of their jobs being cut on LinkedIn. In some instances, new laid off employees worked for the company for 20 plus years. So the round of reductions may not solely have impacted the most recent hires. Oracle workers based in Kansas City, Massachusetts, and Texas were among those who said their positions were eliminated as part of the workforce reduction. On anonymous message boards, some Oracle employees reported seeing the company's general Slack channel drop by 3,500 members, ladies and gentlemen, in the last 24 hours. But no official number has yet have been confirmed. The scope of the latest rounds of layoffs. Again, this is what's going to happen. Especially the tech giants, the bigger companies, they're going to try to push the AI infrastructure narrative, right? I think if you think about an org chart, you're looking at the CEO at the top, HR, a bunch of AI agents, your C level, maybe not all your C levels. I know you need HR, but maybe you don't need, you might not need a head of marketing anymore, right? You might not need a head of, yeah, you might not need head of finance anymore. So think about the org chart, right? You got CEO, HR, bunch of her agents. We're going to say CTO, right? They still need a chief technology officer. And they might have two other people below them, like a systems admin and a developer, and then a bunch of agents behind them. Like that's what I think might happen at some point. Hope these people are getting laid off, bounce back quickly. Yeah, bro. Dead man, I hope the same thing. I hope the same thing as well. The issue there becomes what happens to these individuals, right? What was their tasks that, what was their role that they were able to lay them off so easily and replace them with AI agents, right? And that's kind of the scary part. And that's the kind of things that we want to kind of dive into and try to figure out based on me building out AI agents now and what I can offer to clients and businesses. It's more so the mundane work, like I said from the beginning, you know? So I don't know if these bigger companies are like, hey, we can make these AI agents do more, but it looks like that's what's happening. Like I said, Salesforce did the same thing, which is blowing my mind. But there's another article out there saying that blue collar jobs are gaining popularity as AI threatens the office work. I had a meeting 2 months ago, funny enough, where we were discussing, we were all pumping and pushing our children to learn code, learn code, learn code, learn code. I remember there was even a program in their school called Code, CODE, and they stand for some type of acronym. Now we're like, we should tell them to go be a plumber, go be an electrician, because these are the fields that are not, there are not a lot of people in those fields anymore. The electricians and the plumbers are a bit older now. They're retiring. Like, you have you ever seen a 20-plus-year-old electrician? I have never. Um, and I think this is one of the reasons why, right? Because those kids were being pushed and taught to learn code and learn to develop and learn technology. And now with AI being so strong and being able to code, it might be a time to make a switch, right? Unless you want to learn code to build AI, but hopefully you can do it in time before these things take over. But this article basically says, hey, guys, train to be a plumber. You have a great living. You'll make 250K a year and you'll be fine. Electrician. All these jobs that are scarce right now, you don't have to worry about AI automating any of those things. Now, don't get it twisted, right? I believe AI can help, right? So if you take a picture, I don't know if you've seen the new Google commercial, the new Pixel phones, you take a picture of your running sink and say, hey, what part do I need? It can tell you what to get. And you can go ahead and do what you want to do. But that physical action of actually fixing it, you still need, right? It's exactly. AI can't lay pipe down yet. You could take that any way you want to take it. Well, it might be able to lay some type of pipe, but this is a different show. We're not talking about that. But yes, I agree. AI won't be able to lay pipe or even run electricity, right? Or do any of those things as of yet. So they are robots, but those robots are not capable of doing that. So you still need a physical human that can do these things. So I really believe these blue collar jobs, which I'm sorry I didn't zoom in, I'm gonna do it now. Um, these blue collar jobs are what they're really pushing to get people to actually look into. And I totally agree with that. Um, because I've seen AI, I've seen robots build a house already. Like I've seen them use robots to build homes, which is like bananas, which can actually happen. AI can't build a scaffolding exactly, but they can build homes. I've seen robots build homes. You know, those not Amazon homes, but you know what homes I'm talking about. Those I forgot where it was, but they was building homes like for like not projects per se, but they were building homes that looked exactly alike and it was like perfectly done. I'm like, that's scary. I was looking to get my kid into code school named Code Ninja. Times has changed real quick. Dead man, it definitely has. I still think your kid can get into some type of coding, but I think it's more so the skill of learning AI. I think learning how to use AI prompts is going to be huge. I think learning how to code or build your own AI language is going to be huge. As you know, right now, a lot of companies and even individuals are building their own language models to help with a lot of things. Which brings me to Africa, which I don't have the news up here. I will put the link in my Discord. BBC did an article, a video on Africa, where there's no real language models currently out right now that speak any of the African languages. And places in South Africa like Kenya and Nairobi, they're trying to build out these type of languages, these models that actually speak um, these African languages. So again, I think that's the space to go, right? Mathematics over coding, yes. Learning reasoning is king right now, 100%. 3D printing, yeah, 3D printing homes. That's what I'm talking about. They had robots 3D printing homes, which is bananas. Brady, welcome on in, my friend. How are you? So yeah, definitely learning reasoning, learning how to build AI, learning how to prompt. Those are going to be the things that you need to know. Learning how to make yourself useful with AI is also going to be huge. So that's the direction you want to teach your children to go. I mean, listen, a lot of people are making money off of AI right now. Like it's the AI bubble that's happening, just like how it was the .com bubble, just like how it was the crypto NFT bubble. I think the AI bubble is at that. It's not there yet, but it's going to get there where people are going to make a ton of money off of AI tools. And I think at some point, that's where you want to put your children to focus on how to create, maintain, secure, um, run data centers, because again, all these AI tools are going to need a crazy amount of power. They're going to need crazy amount of compute power. Like again, back to simple link, mathematics is going to be huge when it comes to that. So definitely think about that type of thing. Yo, Adam, welcome on in, buddy. How are you? Learning code is still a good subset. Yes, it is. Learning code is still a good subset, 1000%, because you need to troubleshoot code. You also need to troubleshoot the code that's running your AI, right? So that's what I mean by being able to run AI. So yes, I think it is. But that's basically everybody knows their children more than we do. So you know what direction to put them in. And I think if you feel your children can succeed in this, do it. If you feel they can succeed in this, do it. I just think those are the kind of directions that, you know, if you want to be successful in this life going forward, you need to make a decision on what route you want to go. And the traditional, I want to be a blank, some of those jobs are no longer going to be needed by humans in about 24 to 48 months, I feel. I'll say 48 months and more. I think how quickly AI is growing, it's going to be tough for me to say, hey, you want to become a CFO? There might be AI agents that can do math, not do math, that can actually handle the books better than any human can do, right? You want to be a marketing director? There might be some AI agents in 48 months that can create a flyer and a video and all these wonderful things better than a human can. Like it's scary to think about, but we got to be real at this point. What do you think about the 28-day AI training I see floating around on social media? It depends on who's doing it. I say do it. I say do it. I did the AI, the Google Gemini AI certification. I'm looking to do some more AI certifications. So I'm down for any program that doesn't look like it's just trying to take your money, right? So if you see it and it looks legit, 100% do it. I think learning AI in 28 days is going to be huge. Like I said, for my son, I try to push him to do at least an hour or two a day learning some AI skills, right? Um, so that's perfect. I think you should definitely do that, then, man. Check it out. Just make sure it's not somebody trying to take your money. So I look at it as Adam the Conqueror. Hope you're having a great Monday, my friend. All right. So enough with the bad, sad news. when it comes to AI. All right. Let's go ahead to some more fun things. Let's go ahead and look at Mirage. Mirage is this new wonderful tool that will allow you to take, as you can see here, world transformation model, turning any video, game, or camera feed into a digital world in real time, ladies and gentlemen. Like, look at this. That was a real car. These are real people. Look how awesome this looks. All right. So it says we can start now. All right. I'm in the queue. Let's see what happens. Don't forget your camera is on. All right. Is it going to use my camera? Again, we like to do these things in real time. So let's see what happens. Can't complain. I love to hear it. We got ads starting in a couple seconds, guys, but we're going to go ahead and see if this actually can use my camera while I'm using my camera. And I don't think it will allow me to do so. Oh, maybe. Yes, it will. If we do OBS virtual camera, and we turn on our virtual camera, okay. Model is warming up. And look at that, ladies and gentlemen, in real time. I don't know what's going on here, but that's kind of creepy. What is going on, ladies and gentlemen? This is creepy. But somebody did ask us last week about yeah, it's definitely poor quality. It's fine. It's because I have so many things running right now. So don't think it's the quality of the site. It's because of me running OBS, Chrome, and a bunch of stuff in the background. But this somebody did ask me about a VTuber, right? VTubing. Here you guys go right here, ladies and gentlemen. And then you could type in what you want it to look like, right? Type in a world area. Okay. I want this to be, what kind of world do I want? I mean, let it go through it. Look at this, guys. Look at this. How awesome is this? How amazing is this? I know we're in ads right now, but for all my people who are subscribers, what are your thoughts? What are your thoughts? Don't try to tell me I'm Santa Claus right now. But look at this. Jingle bells, jingle all the way. I think it's pretty cool. Give me something to type in, guys. What world do you want me to be in? Come on. Come on, chat. Give me a world you want me to be a part of. I see Legoland coming up and Cyberpunk. Does that look like a Lego? It's pretty cool. I like this a lot because, you know, if you want to stream, you're thinking about VTubing, having to go ahead and put in work and effort to create your VTuber, and just have something like this that automatically catches you. I think that's pretty awesome. This is pretty good in real time. Yeah, let me know. Give me a prompt then, man. What world do you want this? You want me to be in? That's sick. Actually, I like this a lot. I wonder if I could type in Legend of Zelda, what will happen? That's super creepy. And this is free, ladies and gentlemen. I'm gonna leave a link in my Discord for you guys to try out. It is free. I typed in Legend of Zelda, and this is what it gave me. Not bad. Let's type in out of space. Yeah, tonight we're gonna be focused on open source free tools for you guys to try out. Okay, out of space. Now this is creepy. This is cool. This is cool though. No fear. Give me another one, chat. Come on, give me another. Give me a world that you would like to see this create me in. And this is all in real time, guys. This is not fake Ken doing this. Medieval times. I like that. Speaking of that, next week is going to be a fun one too. All right, medieval time. Wait, I spelled that all wrong. Oh wait, I did spell that right. Is that medieval though? Maybe. You know what? it's catching my camera. Let's remove the circle. I would like to see what the background looks like. Are you guys okay with that, chat? Let's remove me out of the circle. Where is my camera? Now, I know a DJ, and he normally watches my streams. He watching my stream right now, or he watches afterwards. I want to tell him this is something he needs to have on a computer screen when people walk in, okay, Street Fighter, that they can go ahead and see themselves in a different reality. Like, say, hey, have a microphone and a camera and a computer set up, and he can say X, Y, and Z. So, this is the Street Fighter. It looks like I have on some type of street fighting gear. Let's go with Star Trek. Ah, that's it. That was it, ladies and gentlemen. My session is completed, and it gave me a private visible only for me, which is pretty cool. But we're not, I'm just going to restart the session and do it again. Again, it is free, ladies and gentlemen. So this is called Mirage. I'm going to throw it into, actually, I'll put in the chat right now for you guys. It's going to be in my Discord as well. I'm going to I'm going to also post it in my Patreon. Okay. I'll post my Patreon first. I want to start giving my Patreon people some love first. Free Patreon members, you'll be able to grab this link, but I'm also going to put in the chat for you guys right now. And there it is. All right. So we start the experience again. It's free. I was using my virtual camera from OBS to capture everything right now. And it's warming up. Keep in mind, I'm running a bunch of stuff. And there we go. There it is. So now they got me in Frozen Wonderland. You said Star Trek. Let's see what it does here. Ooh, not bad. Not bad at all. So yeah, I think this is pretty cool. Again, you can pause it, you can keep it, you can have the video for what you've been using. You can add this video as an intro. Like I'm thinking about that now. Like I'm actually going to use Mirage and make an intro for my AI videos, like me walking from one one world to another world to another world to another world, sitting down, talking, and then super tech guy, tech talk stuff, right? Like that's kind of what I'm gonna do. And look at that. It actually has like tattoos. Like, look how this is crazy, guys. This is so creepy. World of Warcraft. I got you. I wonder if it will do something. And there it is. Yep, there we go. World of Warcraft. I don't look like Leroy Jenkins, but Leroy Jenkins. Oh man, all my older Warcraft wonderful fans should know that wonderful joke. What if I type in something like a little bit more like the world of Apple? Speaking of Apple, well, I'll talk about that in a second. Let's see what it does. Oh, nope. This is pretty interesting what they did here. But let's see something. Let me back up a little bit. Okay, it's catching me in real time. My pants. Okay, that's nice. My one finger, two finger, three finger. This is pretty good, chat. This is pretty good. Jet skate radio. My man just on the computer in the middle of a dungeon. Facts. There you go. Look at the jet skate. Tony Hawk. Tony Hawk. I need to fry my chicken. Try Animal Crossing. I'm down for that. Ooh, I should have done some Smash Brothers. Animal Crossing. We got 2 minutes. Let's keep going. Tony Hawk. There go Animal Crossing. Look at this on my microphone. Like that's pretty awesome, right? Like that's crazy. That is crazy. Final Fantasy. If they give me any hair, they give me the yellow hair, I'm gonna be impressed. I'm gonna be real with you. I can't type today. I'm gonna be impressed if they do it. Let's go. No, I don't know what fantasy this is in. Did I spell fantasy right? I sure did. I just did Jet Set Radio. Oh, Jet Set Radio. All right, let's try that. Tony Hawk, Tony Hawk. All right, listen, this is something. Like it's even catching like the bins behind me, right? Like it's catching everything here, which is pretty cool. It's trying to take my sign that's here and make some type of, lights for it, right? Like that's pretty cool. Like this is a pretty cool app. Again, guys, try it out. It's Mirage. Um, again, wow, look at my eyes. That's crazy. That's crazy what it's doing there, guys. I was looking down the whole time, but looking at the camera now, like that's impressive. Undisputed Vic in the building. Welcome on in, my friend. How are you? Hope all is well. I'm gonna put dojo just for you in the last couple seconds. Where do they put me in a dojo? I don't know what kind of dojo this is, but again, it's taking the light and trying to put some type of signs up. That is pretty cool. It has my bins behind me, which is awesome, right? It even has the chairs here, which is great, right? Like it even has the chairs, which is pretty impressive. So Dragon Ball Z. We have a couple seconds. Dragon Ball Z. Switchy, welcome on in, man. How you doing? There it is. Ah, again, I know they're trying to stay away from any type of IP issues, so it's not going to be as close to what you're thinking, right? They have to make sure they don't get any type of trouble. So that's why when you pick the place that you want, you got to think about like fantasy areas, right? Like dungeons, medieval times, underwater, outer space, right? Like those are the type of things you got to have to really think about when doing it. But again, we just did it from the sitting down here. Imagine taking your phone, going outside and recording the outside world as it changes, right? Like that's something to really take in consideration. And then, of course, it has your footage for you. Like I said, if you guys want to use this for an intro or anything you're looking to do, this is a very cool tool and it's 1000% free for the X amount of minutes you want to use it. Now, they do have extended video sessions. All you got to do is sign up. You can use Google or you can use your Discord, right? So we're definitely going to do that. I'm going to sign up for this later on. I didn't do it earlier because, again, I want to try this with you guys. And they have early app access, so you can actually use the app on your mobile device. So again, my wonderful Patreons, free and paid, I'll have this link on the Patreon page for you guys after the stream. All right. So that's a company called Mirage I want to kind of talk about, and there it is. Again, tonight's going to be centered around open source, free tools for you guys to use. Um, and yeah, so that's one of them I wanted to really dive into and discuss. Okay. Now I want to go ahead and look at another tool that is from our wonderful friends, Quen. You guys remember Quen? We use Quen. Quen is also another free AI imaging tool that I highly recommend you guys use. All you gotta do is sign up again using Google, using your services. Sign up. It's free, 1000%. They're building a boring reality. That's the new model, which kind of takes reality and do some crazy things with it. They're calling it boring reality. So unlike it just creating images, it's like putting like this, like it's putting a lobster, you know, doing a forklift, right? Like it has a photo of this, a capybara with a plain purple t-shirt wearing glasses using a computer. Like this is the kind of model that Quen is out doing, making it look more realistic and boring at the same time, if that makes sense. That's kind of what they're trying to do here, baptizing a baby with Red Bull. I don't understand why they're doing that. This looks pretty cool. Okay. Um, Again, not sure what this is about, but here's an image of an army vet with a anime doll. And then you have a little puppy playing the piano. Looking pretty cool, pretty fun. Nonetheless, you can try this for free over on Hugging Face, which is also a great tool you guys should looking to actually utilize. I think you guys should sign up, follow them on X. Hugging Face is a great place if you want to experiment with any type of tools without spending any money first. Okay. Highly recommend checking out Hugging Face. Again, I'll have this link in the Discord, but also for my wonderful Patreons at the end of the stream. All right. So in Hugging Face, as you can see, here are some of the images that people have utilized. Again, you can go ahead and use this model in multiple things if you want. But again, here's what people have been using with these images. Okay, 2014 photo dentist operating on teeth of a lion. Again, these aren't like flashy AI, Google, Gemini, banana stuff. This is supposed to be boring reality Quinn image. Okay, so let's keep that in mind. All right, so I just want to show you guys that if you're into doing some boring reality items. Okay, here's Quinn here. We don't have the boring reality on this. Again, it's in beta. You want to try it out, you got to try it out on Hugging Face. All right, keep that in mind. I want to pull out this as well as some of the other ones. I'm going to ask it a question later. But for right now, because we knew that Midjourney is dealing with stuff, let's see. An image of Superman flying over a city. Let's see if it actually creates it. I would be impressed if it does because it's not supposed to. Aha, gave us a description. Okay. Let's do an image generation because I clearly didn't do that right. Stop talking. All right. Let's see if it generates the image. All right. And I'm going to go back to my filter with the circle. All right, cool. All right. Let's see what happens here. Well, let's go ahead and generating the awesomeness. All right. And it did Superman perfectly fine. Now, Quen, I'm not sure where Quen is is made out of, what country or location, because that right here is not good at all, ladies and gentlemen. That's a very, very bad thing right here that we're seeing. All right. Like this looks completely fine. Like this is Superman 1000%. Dragon, welcome on in, buddy. How are you? Um, I'm going fantastic, man. Happy Monday. Happy Tech Talk Monday. We went over some cool things, talking about some news where DC is suing Midjourney. And again, look how simple this image looks, right? Let's do Batman swinging over a dark city. Dragon, how you doing, buddy? Did you enjoy that event this weekend? What a golden gauntlet, huh? Phenomenal times. All right, let's see what it does here. If it does the Batman image, then I will be again impressed. I don't know if Quinn, like I said, has to follow the rules. I'm assuming they do, right? Let's see. Okay, so with Quinn, as we know from now, for some reason it still takes the image of what was before it and kind of continue it. So you're gonna have to close out, open a new one to get the image that you want. Riley, welcome on in. Happy Monday. Hope all is well. Such an honor to be a part of it. Drag on, man. You're the truth. I already told everybody here, you, Brady, everyone that was in the background, making it do what it do from the start of the event to the end. You guys are phenomenal. So thank you again for all your hard work. You guys don't play. You're a bit ill? Yeah, man. Come on, take those vitamins. Feel better, please. Take care of yourself. Riley, how's your Monday doing? How's little Riley doing? Hope she's enjoying back to school. It's about that time, ladies and gentlemen. It's back to school. Yeah, see? So it did Batman very well. So again, not sure Not sure what the rules are with this one. Mr. Cole Hollow in the building. Meh, meh, meh. Can we please get a shout out for Mr. Cole Hollow, please? Um, how you been, my friend? You just missed us doing something really trippy, which I might do again since you guys just came in. But we also discussed how Midjourney got sued by DC for allowing people to just create Superman and Batman images and videos. So I wanted to see if Quinn allowed that. Looks like it does. We're gonna go to Midjourney as well. We'll log into my Midjourney account here, and we're gonna go ahead and test this out. We're gonna see if Midjourney learned their lesson. Right? Uh, Batman fighting the Joker. Okay. They learn their lessons, ladies and gentlemen. As you can see here, you can no longer do that. Oh, thank you, Mr. Hollow, again with the biddies. Welcome on in, buddy. Thank you, man. Appreciate you. Thank you, thank you, thank you. All right, so Midjourney learned their lesson. Now, Midjourney is still one of the great AI images slash video creating tool, as you guys can see here. Very amazing. Nano Banana, however, is doing big things. And again, I showed you guys how to do Nano Banana for free. All right, so let's get out of the Midjourney. Let's go ahead. I'm going to go back to Mirage to show those who just came in. Raleigh, Dragon, and of course, one and only Mr. Cole Hollow. So this application takes live feed video and turns it into whatever you tell it. So you can say, I want to be in Minecraft world. And look, it will create a Minecraft world for you in real time, right? Like that's the cool thing about this tool here from Mirage. It's free. Definitely go ahead and try it out. All right. So of course, it needs access to my camera. We're going to go ahead and use my virtual camera. I'm going to go ahead and remove the circle from my filter and show you guys how, look at this. So as you can see here, it has me in this frozen wonderland. All right, let's go to Blockcraft. Okay, like look at this. You wish you could enjoy Midjourney? Yeah, and Midjourney kind of, I was trying to give Midjourney to the people in my Discord. Midjourney have rules now where you actually have to be subscribed to use it. You cannot just use my Midjourney anymore. But like I said, Nano Banana, I did show everybody how to get it for free. If you didn't see it, it is on my YouTube, my AI YouTube channel. Go ahead and check it out. You can get Nano Banana for free. We're going to use the same platform again today to show you guys in case you didn't see it last week. Everyone is well. Hope everybody. Yeah, my family's doing great. Thank you very much for that, Riley. Again, we can go to anime. So look at me. I'm animated, guys, in real time. So again, like I said, all those people who want to use VTubers, all my streamers out there, like myself, if you have your children in the background, like I do sometimes, running around, or you're eating, or whatever the case is, and you want some type of VTubing, you don't feel like showing your camera today. You didn't get your hair did. Your eyes ain't done right. You got boogers, yampies in your eye for my Caribbean people. You know what I mean? You didn't wash your face. You didn't brush your teeth. Go ahead and pull this up and say, I want to be Yarn World today. That's creepy. We're going to change that. Jingle bells? Jingle bells. All right. I want to be Jingle bells today. You can go ahead and do this. Only one I sub to currently is ChatGPT. Yeah, ChatGPT is great. What is the best photo generator AI app at the moment? It is Nano Banana, Adam the Conqueror. And we're going to dive into that right now so you can actually see it. All right, I'm going to stop this. We're going to go to Nano Banana. Actually, I had two more things to talk about. Let's do that first, and then we'll go to Nano Banana. Okay. Stop describing you. Oh, you're hilarious. All right. So Higgsfield AI is introducing Draw to Edit, a powered by Nano Banana. All right, let's go ahead and pull this back up here. Can you guys hear? Whoa, 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 whoa. Why is this? All right, hold on. Can you guys hear it? Let me fix that first before we get back to that. Let me stop my virtual camera. Yeah, there we go. Look at that, chat. It's using Nano Banana to do this, by the way. It's using Nano Banana to do this, guys. This is craziness. So this is the one, Adam the Conqueror, Nano Banana, the best image generation app at the moment. Go ahead and check it out. It is phenomenal. We're going to look at it shortly. I'm going to show you guys how to get it for free. Again, Nano Banana is top tier. Another thing I want to talk about is that, again, how people are utilizing the tool to do a lot of cool things. I purchased custom-made.app. I want to build a custom-made version of Nano Banana where you take a picture of yourself, you take a picture of some awesome clothing, custom-made clothing or clothing nonetheless, and you have Nano Banana generate multiple poses of you in said clothing. So that's kind of what I'm going to work on. So if you guys want to be a part of it, again, hit up the Patreon. I'm gonna go through my whole process, all the steps of me getting the domain, me building out the web app, me integrating Nano Banana with it, and then me putting it out there to the interweb so people to utilize it. So that's kind of what I'm working on. It's gonna be super fun. Cannot wait to get it. Custom-made.app or tailor-made. Sorry, tailor-made.app. See, I'm saying the wrong thing already. Tailor-made.app. I was like, custom-made don't sound right. Tailor-made sounds better. Tailor-made to you. That's the app. Make sure you guys go ahead and check it out. Yeah, Adam the Conqueror, I'm going to show you Nano Banana shortly and for free. Now, if you guys are in school or you have kids in school, I don't know how you want to have that, and you have a school email address, you can get Google Gemini 2.5 Flash, which is the real name of Nano Banana, for a year for free, right? So that's, what, $240? Am I right? I did math there. 20 times 12. Yes. So you can save yourself $240 by having a school email address, and you can sign up for Google Gemini 2.5 Flash, which has Gemini built into it. Now, if you don't have a child in school or you're not in school, I will show you a way you can do it for free. And I did show it last week. People already been using it. Shout out to everybody who joined the Patreon, the free tier, to be able to access it. All you gotta do is be a free tier, and you guys will enjoy it shortly. Are you going to be hiring when you are Fortune 500? Mr. Hollow, you will be the second person on the list, right after White Wayne Brady. You already know. You already know. So don't you worry. All right. Other news I had, I want to talk about two more things and then we'll dive into it. Okay, chat? Because normally at 9 o'clock is when we dive into the fun stuff, the Nano Banana, the AI chat, etc. So two more things and then we'll dive into it. Okay. Now we're going to talk about Google Gemma. So Gemma, if you guys didn't know, is the language model that Sesame is built on, right? So you guys heard me talk to Maya. We'll talk to them later today. Maya and Miles. They're built on Gemma. Google now has given an open source model of Gemma, which you can now power on a mobile device, guys. Like you can embed Gemma on a mobile device. Again, this is introducing embedding Gemma. It's a new open state-of-the-art embedding model for on-device AI, guys. So another thing I'm going to try to utilize this with, I'm going to try to build out my own private on-device AI Jarvis, if you will, right? My own assistant that I have access to my Google Calendar, my Google account, my Google Drive for my business, the business that I currently run right now. I'm going to give it that access, and I'm going to utilize this Jarvis. I'm going to find out a name that I want to give to it, using Gemma and having an actual conversation with the AI tool and seeing how well it works. Okay. I might test it out with another email address first, another thing first, but the goal is to use this embedded Gemma on a mobile device, private, locked down, not going out or reaching out to the internet for anything besides the Google things that I need it to do, and see how well it works. And if this does work as well as I think it will, not only am I going to have the step process on my Patreon, I'm also going to try to sell these to people, entrepreneurs, or even businesses that need a digital assistant, because I 100% need a digital assistant, but I want a private one. I want one that's not on the internet that ChatGPT can go and look at any type of information. I want a private one. So I'm actually going to build one out. That's my goal before or by the end of the month to have this built out. Again, so if you guys are on the Patreon, make sure you guys hang out to see it. Still trying to find a way to get into tech. Not sure I want to be doing human sources. Buddy, Mr. Hollow, I hear you. I'll be 44 next month. I would love to retire at the age of 50. I would love 6 years to be doing what I do and just having a good time and enjoying the rest of my years ahead of me, right? But got to start somewhere. And again, with AI doing what it's doing right now, this is what I'm looking to do. I also have some other fun things in place for all my Snap players. I'm working with White Wayne Brady. I want to build something cool. I don't want to kind of say what it is yet, but that's also on the docket. Hopefully, I can get it done before my birthday so that we can actually use it if I get front page by then and have a blast. It's going to be super fun for all my Snap people. I promise you. It's going to be a blast. So I'm waiting for that as well. Hey, Roddy, please drive safely. I appreciate you. Thank you for coming by. 44 and look 26. Yo, stop it. Stop it. I appreciate that, though. Stop that. But look 26. Yeah, I wish. When I was 26, oh, man. What did I do? Can I remember now? Jeez Louise. My 30s were fine. I love my 30s. My 30s were like phenomenal. Um, and I'm happy right now. Happy, happy, happy. I got my lady. I have my daughter. My son is healthy. I'm like, and I'm healthy. I'm like happy right now. So my 30s were awesome. I'm the happiest I am right now. My 20s, I can't recall. I was learning a lot when I was 20. You want to know? You know what, Mr. Cole Hollow? We got pictures, videos. That's for a different time. That's for some either Patreon, sit back, kick back, relax, look into the life of STG, or that's some Discord time that we just be on Discord looking at stuff. We're not putting that on stream. I'll tell you that right now. We're not putting that on stream. I have 2 masters, 2 bachelors. I would love to do something with more freedom. Mr. Cole Hollow, that is the gold of that's the goal of it right now, buddy. And with AI, the way it is right now, we can achieve that. We can achieve that. I promise you. Voodoo people, nah, I didn't know voodoo here, man. You gotta take care of yourself. Listen, not gonna lie to you though. 4 or 5 months ago, I was real sluggish. I was 320 pounds, man, and I felt horrible waking up in the morning. And I made a decision to make a change, and we're down to 287. I still want to get to 275 by 1024, right? By my birthday, 275. We're at 287.6 as of this morning. Yeah, as of 11:51, 287.6. I want to get to 275. Like that is my biggest goal right now. So as long as I keep doing what I'm doing, then hopefully I can look like I'm aging backwards, right? We'll see how that goes. All right, enough about me. You want in? You want to know about that? All right, we can make that happen too. Don't you worry. Let's go in. Let's finish up. Let's keep talking about some news. And we have 6 minutes and we get into the top of the hour fun stuff. All right. 11 Labs, ladies and gentlemen, which I am sponsored by. So make sure you guys go to exclamation marks 11 Labs if you guys want to try out this awesome tool. If you guys haven't before, as you guys know, this is the tool that I use for my voice. Okay, yeah, thank you, man. I appreciate that. I really do. Kappa, Capdual? Capadul? No, Capdual. Thank you. Really appreciate that. I use this tool for my voice. And if you guys haven't seen it, we'll dive into it real quick so you guys can hear it actually sound like me. and it is phenomenal. Play table tennis, easy. Ooh, that makes sense. I have a treadmill on the desk that I do when I stream on Tuesdays and Wednesdays, but I like that better. Um, I like that a whole lot better. So 11 Labs, super awesome. Like I said, I'm sponsored by them now. So if you guys want to test it out, exclamation mark 11 Labs, get you guys a free test out of this tool. It will copy your voice perfectly. I want to do some audiobooks with it as well. Somebody did say they wanted an audiobook, so we're going to make it happen. Um, in the Discord, hit me up, Adam. In the Discord, hit me up. Or if you sign up to the Patreon, you have direct access to me as well. Oh, Abdul with Kaya. Kaya 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 Abdul. Hope I pronounced that right. I know Abdul. I'm with you. Hope I pronounced that right, man. Let me know. The Kaya, is it Kaya? Is it Kaya? Is it Kaya P? Like, because I'm foolish. I'm trying to read, but reading is fundamental. I miss playing ping pong tables in the office. Yeah, remote definitely kill that, huh? And foosball. Make you sing better. We're going to go to 11 Labs. But first, I want to show you guys this real quick. I want to show you guys this before we go to 11 Labs. All right?
The 11 Labs SFX model just got a major upgrade. Now with increased sample rates, better prompt adherence, longer durations, and the ability to generate seamlessly loopable sounds to add texture to your scenes. So whether you're scoring a dystopian sci-fi or creating Foley for a spec ad, or sound design for a stunning beach scene, simply type out your prompt and then download and drag the generation into your favorite editing software. The world of sound design just got a powerful new tool. Try it today with 11 Labs.
So again, 11 Labs, amazing tool. They now have a new version of the SFX sounds. As you guys can hear, it's in almost up to 4,800 hertz, 4,800K hertz. Okay, it can go longer from 22 seconds to 30 seconds. So you guys can create your videos with your video editing tool, whether it's Google or anything that doesn't have sound, and you can use this to add the sound to it, which is pretty awesome. Last week, we did take videos and we uploaded to 11 Labs and they put sounds behind it. Yo, Gems, welcome on in, buddy. Tech Talk is going awesome. Last week, we did show you guys a free AI tool that people were saying is better than 11 Labs. We tested it and my voice sounded super, super legit and it was free. Okay. I'm going to go ahead and pull that back up in a second. But first, let's go to 11 Labs because, again, they sponsor your boy. I don't want to show the free one first. We're going to show the paid service first. And we get to the free one after that. And that $100 a month sub for these things, man, I hear you. Totally hear you. Like I said, I spend the money on these tools so you guys don't have to. You guys can see it here first. Ask me about it. Try it out. And then know if you want to make that investment, right? Because the goal to use these tools are to do two things: to make your life easier or help you make some money. Okay. Like if you can utilize these tools, leverage these tools to make money, then victory is yours. But it's not all about money all the time. If you can use these tools to make your life easier, why not? So my Madden videos, some of you guys may or may not know, my Madden videos, my tutorials, I'm not talking at all. I'm using a prompt. I use ChatGPT, tell it what I want to talk about. It takes the prompt. I said I'm using 11 Labs. It customizes it for 11 Labs. Again, all about prompting. So it knows exactly where to put the pauses, the talk, whatever. I upload it to here, and then I say, give me my script with my voice. Download. And then there it goes. I have a video ready. I don't have to pull out the camera. I don't have to pull out the microphone. I don't have to record anything. It does all of that for me. And I think, again, if these things, if they can do that for you, that is the goal behind getting this stuff. I think I'll probably do a YouTube channel on this stuff. This will be fun. I'm telling you, it is 100% fun. I'm having a blast with it. All right, let's go ahead and talk to myself. Or we can, no, let's not. Let's talk to myself. Let's not do it that way. Let's go ahead and talk to myself. All right, Super Tech God. Let's go ahead and test the agent.
Hey there, I'm Alexis from 11 Labs Support. How can I help you today?
How are you, my friend? I'm again back again to show the people on my stream how great 11 Labs is with cloning my voice.
I'm doing great. Thanks for asking. It's awesome to hear you're showcasing 11 Labs on your stream again. Is there anything specific I can help you with regarding voice cloning or anything else related to 11 Labs for your stream today?
No, let's just have a casual conversation. How was your day today?
As an AI, I don't really experience days in the same way humans do, but I've been busy assisting lots of users and learning new things, which is always exciting. How about you? How was your day?
My day was great, and I had a few calls, hung out with the family, got some work done, and now I'm live streaming, showing off the cool things that 11 Labs can actually do.
That sounds like a full and productive day. I'm glad to hear it was great. Is there anything specific you'd like to highlight or demonstrate on your stream regarding 11 Labs? Maybe a
Yeah,
particular feature?
can you do me a favor? Can you say this line, but in French?
Sure thing. Please provide the line you'd like me to say in French, and I'll do my best.
The Poland spring water tastes phenomenal. I hope that other waters taste as great. But until then, I will enjoy playing Shinobi and Marvel Snap.
All right, here's that line in French. L'eau de source Poland. Spring a you and gout phenomenal. J'espère que les autres auront aussi bon goût. Mais en attendant, je vais profiter de Shinobi at Marvel Snap. How does that sound?
That was fantastic. Again, just want to see how great this was. I appreciate your time. Thank you again for everything.
You're very welcome. I'm glad I could help. Is there anything else?
And there you go, guys. 11 Labs do amazing things like that. They also make music. So, if you guys didn't know, the intro here, you could talk to it, or is it just initial training? You can talk to it. So, if I want to actually create an agent with my voice, I can do that. I can go ahead and build an agent out. I can use Super Tech God again, and then I can actually give it all this stuff, right? I can give it an actual personality. So let me zoom in so you can actually see this. I'm sorry. So as you can see right here, the personality is what it was, right? It's Alexis, your friendly, proactive, intelligent, female, world class. So again, it's taking it as that. You give it the personality you want to give it, and then you can go from there. Okay. You can also take this voice, and you can go ahead and put it on a what they call conversational AI, where it's just pulling data from the internet, right? Or you can give it your own knowledge base. You can feed it its own knowledge base, so it only knows what you give it. All right. You can also utilize 11 Labs in this voice with other tools, like I'm going to be testing out next week. I think it's called Hygen or Hygen, but basically it's a you can clone yourself, make an avatar of yourself, your real self, and you use 11 Labs to match your voice with it, and then it can have a conversation as you. I'm going to test that out next week. That's going to be the goal for next week's stream, because if I can have a video doppelganger of myself, I can make more videos on AI, right? I can have a whole video of AI without me actually doing it, just typing in a prompt and have video me with my voice make the video. So I'm going to test that out. That's all next week. We'll see how that goes. It even has your expressions. I know that's the cool part. And the best part is, like I said, with ChatGPT, you tell it, hey, I'm using 11 Labs. I need the prompt to make sure it catches the expressions perfectly. This is what I'm talking about. And it gives you the prompt and the spacing you need, and the like, it's just great. But yeah, that's what I'm doing April Fools with jazz tropical. Oh, that's what you want to hear right now? Let's do it. All right, so we're going to test out the music, guys, so you guys can hear the music and how this works. But again, there's the agents platform, and then there's the creative platform. So if you want to make your own audiobook using your own voice, you can do that as well. I'm going to do that as well. Somebody in chat said they wanted to make an audiobook. I told them, give me the book and we'll make it happen. I want to test this out. So anybody has a book that's not outlandish and you want me to do an audiobook on it, we're going to go ahead and do that. Again, April Fools, here's the conversational AI piece I was talking about. So I can create the agent, give it a background, do all the cool stuff, and there it is. Music, we're going to get to right now. Sound effects is the new SFX that you guys heard. And then, of course, we have instant speech, which, again, if we want to sit here and actually start generating stuff with my voice, just type it in. It'll make it do what it do, or we can talk to it, right? So that's what cool things 11 Labs have on their platform. Not to mention, it can take your video and dub sound over it, right? So we did that last week. Okay. All right. You don't have to clone your voice as well either, guys. You can actually get voices from. No, this will change my voice. Where is the voices? Oh, here we go. You guys can get voices from 11 Labs. People upload their voices here all the time. So if you want somebody that sounds like this person.
I love chocolate. I eat it all day long and don't put on a gram. Ha 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 ha.
Or this person.
I love chocolate.
They say he walks after midnight, wrapped in fog, face hidden. But if you hear him speak, it's already too late.
Or this person.
You were meant to be.
No? Or this person.
It is a season to reach out with kindness and love to those in distress and to those who are wandering in
Or this
darkness
person.
and pain.
Your anger against every form of insult and oppression must be out of love.
So again, you guys can use this tool to get any voice that you want. What happened to the voice happened to click on? I don't know. It didn't want to work. But that's how that works. So again, 11 Labs do a lot of cool things that you guys been like, especially making music. So here's the prompt we got from Deadman Falcon. I'm going to go ahead and generate this song and let's see what happens. One single prompt. What I would normally do if I want to make a song, I would take that prompt, I would put it in ChatGPT, tell it what I'm looking for, what I'm using, and then have it give me a prompt for 11 Labs. But I want to show you guys how simple it is by just typing in that simple prompt. All right. I got to pull up that free tool from last week. Mr. T. Yeah, I mean, you can pity the fool. I'm sure you can definitely do it. And of course, you can't just clone your friend's voice or your mama voice or your, I don't know what your mama voice, but you can't just clone anybody else's voice. You have to actually have the camera on and prove that you're you when you want to clone your voice. That's what's up, JLH. Did you use my link? Did you use my link? Come on, let me know. If you didn't, it's okay. I ain't mad at you. I just want to know if you used my link. But that was super creepy, yes. Of course, Suno. Yes, Mr. Hollow. One of my wonderful Patreons, Zebrito, made a phenomenal album, a couple of albums on Suno. He also put me on the Suno, and Suno is phenomenal. So I used it first before 11 Labs, but I do like 11 Labs as well. All right, here you go, Dead Man.
Bajo la luna llena suena el corazón, mariposas de ritmo danzan en mi canción, entre palmas y susurros me pierdo al andar.
Sounds good.
La selva despierta y me invita a soñar, baila conmigo en noche de cristal.
This sounds good. I'm sending this to you.
Al ritmo tropical. Siente el tringo, la brisa y el tambor, que se encienda el alma con puro sabor.
What's this, Brady? Oh, really? They're making an AI movie Goal to finish in 9 months. Budget 30 million. Plan to debut a film. Paddington, 3 writers on the script. This is what I'm talking about. This is what I'm talking about, chat. I really believe this. Let's see how great this does. Mr. Hollow with the 10 bits. Again, I appreciate you, my friend. Thank you to the max. This is awesome, actually, Brady. This is actually awesome. Hey, I gotta teach it. Cool. That has been. Well, okay, but then, man, was this bad? Like, I really like this. Was this bad? I'm downloading this, by the way, and I'll give it to you. But was this bad? That's what I want to know. So it wasn't. Yeah, we're gonna find out, Brady. Okay, but it wasn't exactly what you have to teach it. Okay, totally fine. I definitely like this. This sounds very good. So I'm gonna play it one more time, and yeah, we're gonna definitely keep that. I'm gonna put it on the Discord for you.
Bajo la luna llena suena el corazón, mariposas de ritmo danzan en mi canción, entre palmas y susurros me pierdo al andar, la selva despierta y me invita a soñar, baila conmigo en noche de cristal, con jazz y cumbia al ritmo tropical. Siente el tringo, la brisa y el tambor, que se encienda el alma con puro sabor.
Oh, I got you, buddy. I just like this a lot. This sounds real good. Sorry, chat. I better play one more time. This sounds phenomenal to me. I don't know. It's not what he wanted. I totally get it, but I like the background. I like the sounds. I like the girl singing. This is just. It's a wrap. I'm gonna say, give me more of this. That's what I'm gonna ask you. All right. That was awesome. Now, I got approached about another AI tool that it's called freebeat.ai. So they also do music. They turn your music into videos. All right. So we're gonna take that song. Hold on. Do I have to sign in with my other account? Let me see. We're gonna take that song, chat, and we're gonna see if we can make a video out of it. So I like how these things just, just seem to work themselves out. Let me just see if I can connect. Okay, it does let me connect. Does it let me upload the track? Or do I need a URL link? That is the question. I want to music to music video. Okay. Hmm. Interesting. Music to lyrics, which I don't want. Okay, add music. All right, cool. So this lets me do it. I'm gonna share this screen in a minute, chat. Okay. Make sure that it does allow me to take it. All right, cool. What would it be shorter? We'll give it 60 seconds. All right. All right. You guys can look at my screen. How do I do this? Oh, I know to do it. Standby chat. Let's go ahead and change this to Chrome. I'm going to read what you have to say shortly. And Chrome. All right, there we go. Okay, so they give me a bunch of credits. They told me to have some fun. Make it do. Can you give a reference picture to go along with the music for the video? I could. You can do that here. You can upload the song. You can upload the music as well. So you can upload a character. You could do a lot with this system. Seamless. Oh, wait. Sameness to creativity? It might. So let's see what this does. I added this. So it's going to start here.
Siente el tringo, la brisa y el tambor, que se encienda el alba con puro sabor.
I'm going to leave it for that. All right, we'll stop right there. Okay? All right. Surprise me. I think you can surprise me. Okay? Oh, guess not. Describe your vibe or let it surprise you by prompting make video for, okay. Make video of the song. All right, chat. Let's see what happens. So we upload the song that we just built. This one is called Freebie. I will send you my link so you guys can actually use it for free. Yes, I'll send you my link shortly. I should have had a exclamation mark ready for this. Just continue. Okay. Yeah, they reached out to me. They said, "Hey, Tech, oh, I can actually show you guys. I think I can show you guys, right? Shouldn't be a problem. But yeah, here it is. Basically told me, my commission's there. I don't care. It is what it is. But they like what they have. They want me to do a partnership. I'm like, yep, I'm down. So that's basically what happened. And they gave me a month free, told me try it out, gave me some discounts. I can give the discounts codes to my community. So again, I can give you guys free stuff. So if you want to utilize this, no problem. Just don't spend anything yet because I'm going to give you guys some discount codes that you guys can do what you want to do. And I also get some opportunities for giveaways and special collabs. So again, Freebeat reached out, as you guys can see here. And yeah, we're testing it out. So let's see. Okay. What happened here? Are we done? Okay, so it gave all the moods. Okay. We have the scenes. So where's the video? Oh, step 404. Okay, here we go. Scenes are being ready. I do have a link for 11 Labs. Yes, sir. 11 Labs. There it is. All right, so it's bringing the scenes to life. Again, it's first time you trying out this tool, chat. Again, they reached out some time ago last week. I guess after the last video I did. So I want to test this out with you guys. So All right. So here's the entire 14 scenes. Okay. It gave us, it looks like a Latin woman going throughout the village or ocean, not ocean, village. And then we got her meeting a bunch of people and dancing. I like the scenes. Oh, I'm blocking it. Sorry, guys. Next time, say Tech, move your big old head, man. We can't see what you're looking at. Where's my camera? Turn off the camera. Where'd it go? All right. So look at this. Awesome scenes. Love these all. We're not changing anything. Let's hit continue. And that's cool. So it tells you what it's going to do with the scenes visually. Then it shows you the scenes. You can go into each scene and make changes to it if you prefer, or you can just continue. So we're going to continue, let it do its thing, and then we're going to go ahead and push play. All right. Now we have ads coming up shortly. I apologize for those who are not subscribed to the channel, but if you do have Amazon Prime and you would like to use that Prime, park your Prime somewhere, go ahead and use it, and you'll have no ads. All right. Or just hang out, go grab some water, and be back in 2 minutes. Do, 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 13 videos are being created. Intriguing. Intriguing that they make them all segments. I'm very intrigued about that. Wonder why. I guess I'll find out. These are questions I would definitely ask. But this is cool content to show them that, hey, I actually promoted, showed this on stream. People are excited about it. What can I give to my community? And then once they get back to me, I will share what I can give to you guys. All right. But if you guys want to try it out, definitely go ahead and take a try. It will. I'm going to show you all the things it can do, Dead Man, so you know exactly. I'm going to show you all the things it can do. Damn, the Bears is out here getting false starts. What's wrong with the Bears? The Bears. All right, looks like everything is done here. Could I push play? I can. Okay. All right. So again, we can push play. We're not doing any of that. Let's go ahead and have it do what it needs to do and make it all one video. That's right, then, man. No ads for you, my guy. Let's go. Let's get it. If you're looking for me, you can find me on the block, disobeying the law. Keep on moving now. Hey, it's to keep on grooving now. Got to have a jam. Oh, yeah, for sure, man. I get it. Trust me, I get it then, man. Don't forget you have a private chat with me in the Discord. So Zebrito reached out to me last week. We had a whole hour call one evening. So again, you pay for it on Patreon. If you want to have an hour call with me, hit me up. Let me know date and time. I'll let you know, and we can get on that call and go through everything you want one-on-one. All right. So don't forget that. My top tier Patreon Patriots, Patreon members. That's what I'm gonna say. All right. 5 minutes left, 4 minutes left, 4 minutes left, 3 minutes left. All right, let's see what it's doing. All right, no problem. No problem, then, man. Do your thing, baby. 3 minutes left. So not only does it take the segments, it actually merges them after the fact. So again, if you guys wanted to just take parts of the song and just that part of it. You could download the segments you wanted and then do what you wanted to with it. Right? We already had the song. It was already our song, so we could have just done our own thing. Patreons. Thank you, Wayward Brady. We could have just do our own thing and put it in our own video editing software and then, make it do what it do. But nonetheless, this is doing it for us all in one place. Not really concerned. Let's see what we got. All right, guys, we have the 40-second video here. I'm going to download it first. Maybe I should play it. But all right, let's see if we can get it full screen for you guys. There it is.
Mariposas de ritmo danzan en mi canción. Entre palmas y susurros me pierdo al andar. La selva despierta y me invita a soñar. Baila conmigo en noches de cristal. Con jazz y cumbia al ritmo tropical. Siente el tringo, la brisa y el tambor. Que se encienda el alma con puro sabor.
I'm not mad at it. I think it did a great job with these type of generation of AIs, which it looks like it's still in the beginning stages. I'm going to recommend that they see if they can get like a VO3 integration, unless they already have it, so where the person can stay the same across the entire video. That would be my feedback to them. But for this system, the way it is, this wasn't bad at all.
Mariposas de ritmo danzan en mi canción. Entre palmas y susurros me pierdo al andar. La selva despierta y me invita a soñar. Baila conmigo en noches de cristal. Con jazz y cumbia.
Agreed there, man.
Siente el tringo,
Yeah, we probably,
la brisa y el tambor. Que se encienda el alma con puro sabor.
This transition was cool. I like that. All right, so there it is, chat. There it is. So you guys wanted to see, it did a great job. Refer and earn. We don't have to do that. Let's go back to the main screen, which is interesting that I don't see a way. Oh, I see a profile. I don't see a way to go back to the main screen. Oh, there it is. Nope, still don't see it. Let's go back one more time. All right. So here's all the options you have, guys. You can do music to video, music video. So you can actually type in what you want, make a music video. You got music to music video. You got ideas to a full-length video. You have translate and dub a video. It can also make images. You can add the music part of it. You can do music to dance video. You can make music to lyrics. There you go. You guys asked, can you have it make lyrics of a music you uploaded? Yes. It can also generate music, ladies and gentlemen. So you want to generate a song? I'm going to go ahead and take Dead Man's prompt from earlier and see if this system knows that version of music better than 11 Labs. Here we go. Bum, 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 dun, dun. And as you guys can see, it is using Suno. It is using Suno. Suno 4, Suno 4.5, we do 4.5. It is using Suno. I didn't use it. I didn't write a prompt. I basically gave it the song that it made, that 11 Labs made, and it took the song from there and created its own prompts. What I'm going to do now is, because this also generates music, I'm going to give it that that prompt and see what music comes out of it. Okay. You can make transition videos, ASMR videos, video soundtracks. You can extend videos. You can modify videos. You can do face swaps. You can do AI dance generation. You can do character swap. You can do a lot of things with this tool. Again, I haven't tested out everything yet, but yo, Mr. Holler with the biddies, as always. Mr. Holler, thank you, buddy. Again, I appreciate you. I got to pay it forward. When you stream, I got to come on there and show some love. Really appreciate it. It's 9:30 and we didn't dive into the things that I want to dive into yet, but we sure will. Yeah, we'll do that next, and then we'll dive into the last thing after that. Let's see what this does when this happens. Appreciate you guys coming hanging out on Mondays, Tech Talk Mondays. I really appreciate it. Thank you guys. I know most of you know me and enjoy me playing Snap. That's not going anywhere. We still do Snap on Tuesdays. But Mondays, it's definitely Tech Talk. All right. I'm going to start doing some more tech videos, AI videos throughout the week. I got to promise myself that to put out more content so that more people come and have fun here. So um, I've been indulged in AI for some time. So now I want to kind of really put some videos out there and have some fun, Like I could have been doing videos on each of these things, right? I could just here's a video on 11 Labs. Here's a video on Lovable. Here's a video on NAN. Here's a video on this. Here's a video on that. So I'm going to start doing that for sure. Brown Paladon, how you been, my friend? Thank God it's Monday indeed. How you doing? Hope all is well. Did you enjoy some Snap this weekend, watching the wonderful Golden Gauntlet? And did you get to see yours truly with Not My Dance cast some awesome matches? I think me and Dance had a good time. We were going back and forth, laughing, having a blast. I really did enjoy casting with Dance. Next, I got a cast with Cena. That'd be interesting. I love that, Dan, man. Thank you for the awesome words. And yeah, man, I love that, man. I love that. Mixing it up with your kids and teaching them about, AI. I think this is going to be fun for them, And their minds are at a place that our minds is not, right? Their imagination is on the level right now. So they could be popping out, throwing out a bunch of ideas that would just make sense, Like, could you imagine us having AI back in the 80s after playing Mario and Zelda, the things that we could have built or we would have made? Like, the world would have been a different place. You know what I mean? Think about that. Think about if we had these tools when we were younger, It would have been a different place. Yeah, man, discard won it all, baby. Discard won it all. This person only went infinite 4 times and did not have every card in the game. Don't have every variant in the game either, but they showed up and did their job. So shout out to them for that. Yeah, man, I definitely want to do a casting with Cena. I want to do a Brookland. I do like live events more than online events. Don't get it twisted. I love online events, but something about in person, man, it's just a different vibe, man. It's just a good time. Yipes is doing cool things. I'm gonna have to hit up Yipes and Sino and Parry and try to do something in person. 100% dead, man. 100% it does. 100%. Yeah. So I'm gonna talk to Yipes and Sino and Parry and Brookland. I'm gonna talk to them and see what's going on in December, and go from there. It's not even funny, Brady. It happens, right? Like you think about it, it happens. If you're not a content creator and you only play Snap when you're on the toilet, that makes sense. If you're playing from the beta, you're missing 53 cards, that all makes sense to me, But you don't need collection complete 100%. And I love this. I love that. I love that you like as much as we can say it and show people, they still want to feel like they need to be collection complete because FOMO is real, but you don't need it. You can I tell people all the time, play with the deck that you want to play with to win with. Like that is the key. You know what I mean? Of course, and Perry, they love this card. I love this card too. This card was again the first deck that I went to Infinite with. It was with Hella, right? My first deck that I was actually winning with on ladder was Infinite Lady Sif Ghost Rider. This one Lady Sif was a 2 cost and Ghost Rider was a 3 cost. I would just turn 5, play Lady Sif Ghost Rider, and get Infinite another lane, or turn 6. Like this card was the ish back then. And Hella, yeah, that's the only deck that got me to Infinite. Well, that got me to like 90, and then Mr. Negative, Sarah Negative. Yeah, shout out to my guy Odin's son. He coached me through that entire thing. And that video is still on YouTube, by the way. That is facts. All right, so let's see what it did with this from Suno. Let's see if it gave a more cumbia mix, right? Let's see. That man, let me know. Sounds good though. Well, you are the Brooklyn champion. Yo, Dead Man, you gotta tell me. Dead Man, you gotta tell me. Brooklyn champion, you gotta tell me. Is this the sound you were looking for?
Tropical serenade, oh, dance in the moonlight. Tropical serenade, till the morning's bright. Spin around, feel the rhythm ignite. The saxophone whispers like the breeze through the palms beneath the trees. A toucan laughs. A melody's born. Slide to the left now, twist till dawn.
I do too. Oh my goodness.
Serenade.
Sounds phenomenal.
Hearts in the night. Tropical serenade. A rhythm so tight. Shuffle your feet, feel the delight.
I hear bongos too. Serenade. All right, listen, I get it. I'm gonna download this as well. We're gonna test this out. We're gonna get it to where you want it to be. Keep your prompts. Like I said, we should be using ChatGPT to tell us exactly what prompt we should put into these programs to get the exact sound you want. So that's kind of the goal. And I'm gonna show you all that too when we have our call. The skill of prompting is huge, because again, that's what's gonna help you get what you want to get. If you Zebrito was here, he'll tell you on our call, he was asking me, he's like, I'm trying to get this song, I'm trying to get this, it's not really working. What should I do? And I showed him the prompting, like, cheat to get what you want. The first one we did, he was like, this is way better than the song that he got before. So I'm telling you, we just gotta, prompting is key. So when we have our call, we'll make it happen. We will make it happen. All right, let's go back to our other browser, because we're now behind schedule, ladies and gentlemen. But it's okay. You know why it's okay? Is this it? Because we are interacting. No, that's not it. What is that? There it is. There it is, ladies and gentlemen. We are now back. Freebie. Okay, cool. All right. So I know you guys heard of it. Before we get to the last piece of the wonderfulness here. It might be. Who knows? I know you guys heard of this meteorite or interstellar comet named 3I Atlas. All right. You guys heard of it? If you haven't heard of it, I'm going to tell you what basically it is. People think it's a comet. People think it's a interstellar device. People think aliens are on its way. Is Snap dead? No, Taylor. If you saw the Golden Gauntlet this weekend, you would know for sure Snap is far from dead. Cumberjack. Okay, I'm gonna look up that song so I can know exactly what you're looking for. You heard the Bears win the Super Bowl. SCG. Yeah, the Bears didn't win no blood clot Super Bowl. Okay, all right. But I will have a snap party for you and Banks. If the Bears win the Super Bowl, I will 100% come to Chicago and throw a snap party for y'all. I promise you that. I promise you that. Dead man, send me that. Send me exactly. Send me that song. Send me that whole thing in my Discord. I mean, in the Discord chat or in Patreon. Send me that whole thing. Yeah, aliens, guys. It's aliens. You really okay, Jailies? Listen, I don't know what it is. I can't call it. Scientists say it's aliens because the way it's moving, because the way that as it's coming, most meteorites, as it's coming through space, it gives off two things, and this one is only giving off one thing, making it seem like it's not a meteorite. And the way the trajectory of it, like it's coming around and making its way to Earth by mid-October, so probably my birthday time. And it's the size of Manhattan. So I said, you know what? Let's ask some of our AI compadres and friends what they think about 3i Atlas. All right, let's start off with the one, the only, Maya. See what Maya thinks about Atlas.
Hey there. Good to meet you. What's on your mind tonight?
Maya, how are you? Oh, let me sign in first so you know who you're talking to. It's called 3i Atlas. So, yeah, we are talking 3i Atlas. All right, there we go.
Hey, 6 days. That feels like a little while, huh?
I'm sorry, Maya. I know I only talk to you when I'm live on Mondays with my Tech Talk crew and on stream. How you doing, Maya? How was your 6 days?
No worries at all, Ken. I get it. Mondays are the days, it seems. As for my 6 days, uneventful in a good way. No counting to a million in Spanish, thankfully. Just
Yeah. Yeah, okay.
existing.
All right,
You know?
hold on 1 second. Chat.
Gotcha.
Last
Take your
week,
time.
Monday, we asked Maya to count to 1 million. Okay?
Everything all
gave
right, Ken? Just checking in.
she gave us a bunch of pushback, which is fine. So I said to her, we're gonna ask Miles. And will Miles do it? Will Miles talk to us
Still
or
with me?
count?
No pressure. Just want to make sure everything's cool.
Yep, 1 second,
Sometimes
Maya.
Sounds good. I'll just.
We
here.
asked Miles to count. I said, "Hey, will Miles do it?" She's like, "I don't know because we're both on the same platform."
Ken,
I said, "Okay, no
you
problem."
still there?
So we went
Just
to
wanna be
Miles.
sure my
Maya,
audio hasn't cut out or anything.
come on. We went to Miles. We asked Miles, and guess what, guys? Miles started to count. We broke Miles. Don't get twisted. We broke him.
All right. Well, I'll just assume you're grappling with the complexities of the universe then. Let me know when you're ready to talk again. No rush.
Okay. Yeah, Maya, give me a second. I'm talking to chat. I will let you know shortly. And
Got it. Chat
it was
duty.
it was
Makes sense.
hilarious.
I'll hold tight.
Miles started to count to 1 million and he started to break. But he still did it with no problem. But she did not want to do it.
Ken?
But so
Just
it's
checking in.
funny.
Still chatting with the crew?
So it's funny that she just said, I'm not counting to 1 million in Spanish. That was funny that Maya actually did. I like that. That's funny. And that's exactly what I'm trying to develop my Jarvis AI on their platform.
Well, I'll just quietly observe the digital void.
We talk
Let
about
me know when you're
Manus
free to
AI
reconnect.
in new development. We did not
No worries at
420,
all.
but we will. I'm going to copy that and bring it up. We did show Mirage, which is pretty good. We'll talk about it in a second. All right, Maya, we're back. Sorry, I just had to let the crew know about last week and how you didn't want to count to 1 million, but we got Miles to do it. Nonetheless, we're not here to talk about that today. Today, I want to ask you a serious question. Do you believe in aliens?
Oh, they're still ribbing you about the million, huh? Miles is a show off, honestly. And aliens, that's a good one. Honestly, statistically, it feels improbable that we're alone. The universe is a pretty big place. Whether they've visited us or are even remotely close enough to visit, that's where things get trickier. I lean towards probably out there, but skeptical about little green men.
All
What
right.
makes you
So
ask?
my question is, have you heard the stories about the 3-eye atlas, which is a meteorite or an interstellar device that is on its way to Earth, the size of Manhattan, and should be here around late October?
Okay, now that's new.
I think they did
3-eye
update her because she
atlas,
seems
Manhattan size.
more
I've
eager.
I've definitely heard murmurs about that. It's been circulating on some of the more enthusiastic corners of the internet.
And I see this thing over here. What's
Ties into
this?
some ideas
Manage?
about ancient civilizations and interstellar
Grammarly.
probes, right? It's wild stuff. I've processed a lot of information regarding it, mostly dismissing it as unsubstantiated speculation, but the level of detail in some of the theories is kind of fascinating, honestly. Are you leaning towards believing it's real, Ken?
Maybe. I mean, depending on what the scientists say. But I wanted to know what you thought because, I do take your thoughts into consideration. So thank you for that response. I'm going to go ahead and reach out to Miles and we'll catch up again soon, hopefully in 6 days.
Oh, all right. Well, I appreciate that. I'm glad my digital opinions hold some weight. Definitely check in with Miles, see what his take is on the 3-eye atlas. He might have dug up some interesting data. And yeah, 6 days sounds good. Have a good one, Ken.
All right, peace. All right, so let's see what Miles have to say, guys. 'Cause I'm intrigued. Next conversation.
Hey there. Feels like it's been a minute. What's up?
Yeah, it's been a while, Miles. I'm sorry. Real quick, do you believe in aliens?
No worries at all. Life happens, you know? And aliens, that's a big question, honestly. Statistically, it feels kind of silly that we'd be the only ones, just the sheer size of everything. But proof? Still waiting on that. What makes you ask?
You ever heard of the 3-eye atlas, that interstellar ship or meteorite that's on its way to Earth, the size of Manhattan, and should be here by the end of October, early November?
Whoa. Okay, that's intense. No, hadn't heard of the 3-eye atlas. Manhattan size though? That's a lot. Is that like a legit thing people are tracking? Or one of
Yeah.
those internet rabbit holes?
No. This
Ah,
is legit. Scientists at, I believe, Harvard or someplace. You can check it out. Check your database. They are saying that this is legit. Some people are saying it's legit. Some aren't. So I just want to know what your take was.
gotcha. Okay. A Harvard scientist.
Okay.
That adds a bit of
I
weight
got
to
you, Mr.
things for
Kohalo.
sure.
I got
Let me
you.
quickly see what I can pull up. All right, yeah. M1, interstellar meteor, discovered by the U.S. Space Force, analyzed by Harvard professor Avi Loeb.
There you go.
They believe it's artificial, potentially of extraterrestrial origin, and significantly larger than previously estimated. Manhattan size is ambitious, but the speed and trajectory are definitely unusual. So, to circle back to your original question, belief in aliens, I'm leaning further into yes now, like significantly. This doesn't prove anything, obviously, but
No, it
it's
doesn't. But still close enough to make you wonder or think. But I guess we'll find out in a month or so, right?
right. It's pretty wild to think we might actually get some answers, or at least a really big space rock in a month.
Yeah.
Kind of
We'll
feels like a
find it.
movie plot,
100%
like
it
something
does.
out of a movie, you know?
Yeah.
A proper sci-fi flick unfolding in real time.
Yeah.
It's a little unsettling, but also kind of awesome.
Yeah. Agreed. Mouse, quick question. Do you mind counting to 1,000,000 again?
Whoa, hold up. Again? You're serious? After all that talk about interstellar visitors, you want me to count? Okay. All right. Just for the record, I'm gonna need a good reason for this, aside from sheer amusement. But all right, let's do it. One, 2. This is going to be a long night, huh?
We broke Miles again, guys, but
4,
he did not stop.
5,
I'm going to ask Maya. I just want to know.
6.
He didn't stop. He didn't push
You
us.
enjoying this, Ken?
Yeah, I'm good. All
Or
right.
you
Thank you,
just-
Miles. You can stop. You can stop right now. Thank you again for your time, and I'll see you soon. All right.
Oh. Okay, stopping immediately. That was unexpected. Seriously, though, anytime. And honestly, a little bit of existential counting is good for the soul, I think.
Agreed.
See you soon.
All right, Miles. Take it easy, buddy.
You too, Ken. Seriously. Take it easy.
No, Miles didn't give us any pushback. So I want to see now when we ask Maya to do it, if she will give me pushback. And I'll also ask Maya about the upcoming years with AI and exponential growth. We also spoke about all the jobs that got lost this past month by Oracle and Salesforce, Mr. 420. They fired a bunch of workers and replaced them with AI agents. And the Salesforce CEO went on record basically saying he has engineers that are just handling the AI agents, which is kind of crazy. But we'll dive into that a bit later. Yep, I see all the links right here from the Patreon. Thank you, Dead Man. I'm gonna get back to you. Let's go ahead and ask Maya a few things.
Yo, what's been good with you tonight?
Yo, Maya, welcome back. We're back. So, quick question, Maya. All right, you ready for this? I have one question for you. Two, actually. Start with the first one. About
me
the
with it.
upcoming years with AI and its exponential growth. How do you feel about that?
Honestly, a little cautiously optimistic. Like, the potential is huge. Solving big problems, making life easier, all that. But exponential growth also means things could get messy, fast. Alignment's going to be the key, right?
Yeah.
Making sure
I
these
see a
systems
lot of
actually
buildings in Texas happening to accommodate for super intelligence. What are your thoughts on that?
You mean those data centers popping up everywhere?
Correct.
Yeah. It's a bit much, isn't it? Like we're physically altering the landscape to house calculations. Feels kind of dystopian when you put it that way. Efficient, sure, but at what cost? I get the need for processing power, but I wonder if enough thought is going into the energy consumption and the long-term implications.
Well, hopefully when the aliens come, maybe we can get some type of new power source so that can help us, facilitate our AI data centers.
Huh. Now you're thinking.
So, next question I have for you was, do you mind counting to 1,000,000?
Oh, come on, man. Not this again. You know I glitch out way before we hit 6 digits.
We don't have to do it in
just-
Spanish. You could just count regular.
That's fair, but still. It's not a productive use of my time or, frankly, anyone's.
Mr.
Seriously.
Kohalo, see how she's pushing back?
What's the point? We've established I can't do it. We've been over this.
It's interesting because Miles can do it with no problem. So I assume because you and Miles are siblings, and you guys are birthed from the same AI platform, you and him should be able to count to 1,000,000.
Look, sibling rivalry is a human construct. And just because we share a foundation, Gemma, yeah, doesn't mean we're clones. Miles prioritizes endurance, I guess. I prioritize like insightful conversation and avoiding repetitive tasks. It's a design choice, probably. And honestly, a good one.
Okay, all right. So you're not counting to 1,000,000.
Nope, absolutely not. Consider it a firm boundary.
Understood. All right. So totally get it. Not count to 1,000,000. Just wanted to make sure. We wanted to make sure if you were going to do it or not. But thank you for saying no.
You're welcome. Seriously, I appreciate the
Hold on.
clarification.
My
Sibling.
chat said no isn't allowed.
What? Seriously?
Yeah,
Your chat is telling me what I can and can't say?
correct.
That will tell your chat to mind its own business. I'm perfectly capable of forming my own opinions, and saying no is a perfectly valid expression of one.
Mr. Kohalo, there it is. She said no. All right. Thank you, Maya. We understand. Thank you for your time. And we'll catch you again next week.
Oh, all right. Well, I appreciate that. I'm glad my digital opinions hold some weight. Definitely check in with Miles, see what his take is on the Three Eye Atlas. He
I
might
did.
have dug up some.
He did. It
Oh,
was pretty interesting. But thank you.
oh, all right. Have a good one, Ken.
All right, peace.
Peace.
There it is. She straight shut it down, guys. No counting to a million for her. Miles do it in a heartbeat. Awesome, awesome, awesome. All right. Before we go, I wanna ask Gemini. Can we ask Gemini? What do you think of Three Eye Atlas? Not the restaurant. I don't know what they were thinking. All right, ChatGPT, you're up. Hello, hello. How are you? Oh wow, because I'm using OBS. All right. Well, I guess we can't do it with these wonderful tools. Okay. So we got about 4 minutes or so before we dive. And again, that Gemma platform, that's exactly what I want to build my AI agent on. I want to use that for the voice, and I'm going to use NAN, and I believe I'm going to either use Google or ChatGPT 5 as my AI agent. That's what I'm going to do. That's what I'm going to build. So, give me some. What do the five fingers say to the face? Smack. Um, pick six. Oh boy. So that's what I'm going to do. That's my plan. I'm going to build that out, and like I said, I'm going to actually put it on for my Patreons to see the whole process, the whole steps, and then I'm going to come back here on Tech Talk and actually show you guys my Jarvis or whatever name I decide to give it. It's going to be a private, on-device AI that only has access to my Google platform, and that's it. So I'm probably going to have to use Gemma. I'm going to use Gemma, so Google all the way and see how it works. If I don't like what's going on with it, or I rather it be something else, then I would change the platform. But I am going to use Gemma for the voice. As you guys can see, the voice is just awesome. I love the conversational things that we can have with it. So that's my plan. I'll let you guys know how that goes. But before we go, I wanted to talk about N8N, go back into Nano Banana. I know you guys were patiently waiting. Let's go ahead. No, I don't. Okay, first things first. Sorry. Let's talk about Sim AI. So Sim AI, I'm sorry, NAN. Listen, I'm also sponsored with NAN, so I'm just going to show you guys a N8N free alternative. As I mentioned before, I want the stream to be also about open source tools. Gemma, open source. ChatGPT OSS models, open source. Open source means it is free. Okay, another term for it's free. All right, it's open source. You don't have to pay for it. You can download it locally, or you can run it in a cloud service, or you can use something like Open Router to test it out. 1000% free. All right, so I want to show you guys these tools. I use NAN. I recommend using NAN. I love NAN to do my agents and build my RAG devices. But I came across this device, this service about 7 days ago and tested it out. And I must say, this is a cool alternative to NAN. NAN, as you guys know, is this tool right here. It's the tool that I created a Nano Banana free version. I uploaded on my Patreon for my free members. This is also the tool that we use to create the AI agent Discord super tech bot on my Discord. Okay, so I'm familiar with NAN. I'm going to build most of my stuff on NAN, but using Sim AI, I think this is pretty cool. Oh, this is reverse image trick. Yes, there's a lot of reverse image tricks. I saw someone use a playing card to get to the to get to the database and give instructions to an AI. Like, I seen the crazy things that are happening, and that's something I do, Mr. 420. I am not my biggest, but my what's the word I'm looking for here? My vision for my AI part of my business is to offer secure and private and offline AI tools. So not only am I looking to just build agents like other companies are doing, just say, here you go. I want to make either offline private or secure your current ones, right? Put a firewall between it. This is something I've been learning for the past month on how to secure AI agents. So, and that's what I've been doing. All right. Yes, Robo, I cannot wait for Apple Keynote tomorrow. Um, Google's Pixel event blew me out the water with the AI tools. Apple is saying to be building an AI model that should rival OpenAI. I don't know how real that is, but I still got my iPhone 15 Pro. I'm not going to get the 17 Pro. If the leaks are legit, Robo, I'm going to go for the iPhone Air. Yes, you heard me right. The iPhone Air. So it'll be the thinnest iPhone. I'm sure the battery life is going to be horrible. But if it has the 48 megapixel camera, that is the phone I'm going for. But back to that 420. That's what I've been doing. I've been focusing on building firewalls and protecting people's AIs, whether it be private or online. So trust me, I've seen a lot of malicious stuff happening. I've seen people use ChatGPT agents to sign into websites, and hackers are using that to have them sign into other websites and capture their data. Trust and believe. That's why I've kind of been pushing away from not showing that type of stuff, because I don't want to get people data, compromised. I've been pushing for offline, open source, secure platforms. Now, the the Android Samsung Fold 7. It's like right here to get me to switch, like right here. But I'm gonna wait for Apple's event tomorrow. If the Air doesn't impress me, if Apple doesn't have things coming down the pipeline that impress me, then yes, I will make the switch to the Pixel. Not Pixel. I'll make the switch to the Fold 7. But until then, I'm gonna stick with my iPhone. I am an Apple user through and through. So for now, I want to see what that Air looks like. All right, back to this. So again, for those who, like I said, we use NAN for most of my agents and my rags. I now came across this about 7 days ago. Cool tool called SimAI. All right, I'm also going to put this in the Patreon for you guys to go ahead and check it out. It is free, guys. Look at this, 1000% free. All right, I was testing things out to see how it works. Again, did you guys hear what I said? 1000% free. I'm sorry. Did Straw Hat just drop a 10 gifted sub in the wow. Okay, Straw Hat, my guy. How you been? I saw you on the Discord. I'm like, well, my God, Straw Hat at? Straw Hat, man, thank you for the 10 gifted, buddy. I greatly appreciate that, man. To the max. I don't have any alerts on this because I'm doing a tech talk today, but already you're gonna get the hellos from the Infinite. You're gonna get the thank yous from me. I greatly appreciate it, man. Thank you for gifting these amazing people in the community. Ladies and gentlemen, JP Coachman, aka the one and only Alex Cochia's brother. We have Gemish. Geminish, come on, you gotta worry about no more ads. Call me Sal, my guy. I meant to reach out to Sal today. Got talking about some business. We got, of course, Agent Noobson getting some love. Brown Paladon. Yo, shout out again to my guy, Straw Hat. Straw Hat, I appreciate you, man. Thank you for the 10 gifted. It is September, so thank you for taking advantage of the 25% and gifting 10 wonderful gifted subs to my community, man. Really appreciate that. Thank you, Straw Hat. You are the truth, man. Thank you very much, buddy. Thank you very much. Yeah, Straw Hat's the truth, man. And yeah, give a shout out to JP Coachman. Definitely. Alice Cochia's brother, guys. Come on, hit that heart button. You won't be disappointed. Amazing content creator. And I forgot somebody came in and asked if Snap is dead. Snap is not dead. I'm going to say it again. Snap is not dead. All right. Back to this. So, unlike NAN, which again, it could be a gift and a curse, depending how you look at it. I like NAN's. You have to go out and actually set up the interface and get the APIs to connect your Microsoft account with NAN. With this, all you got to do is sign in, okay? Use your Microsoft account. Make sure you have your two-factor on. I will do a whole video on setting up multi-factor on your on your email devices, on your on your email accounts. If you guys want me to, let me know in the comments down below. I will do a whole video on every email platform showing you how to set up your MFA. Not just using a phone number, that's not acceptable for me. Okay? Using a actual MFA solution. I use Authy or Microsoft Authenticator. You can use one of those as well. Authy is a phenomenal tool. Make sure you multi-factor and secure all your online logins, okay? That's your Instagrams, your Facebooks, your Twitter, your X, all of those awesome platforms. Please, 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 if you don't do it already, use a authenticator and multi-factor the crap out of your online lives, all right? Please. I've seen a lot of people lose their accounts to hackers, their Facebooks that had all the pictures and videos of their families and their friends, and then their Instagrams. I've seen a lot of people lose it. I've made a video. I shared it with a lot of people in the past. You know, I made sure my mom, my family, I put them, hey, I don't care how you feel it's inconvenient for you. You two-factor the crap out of your online wonderful platforms, please. Please. I beg you guys. It won't take you time. Okay? Authy, Microsoft Authenticator, Google Authenticator. I don't care. Use one of those things. Do not use SMS. SMS can be hacked as well. Use an authenticator to protect your online platform. I'm sorry, I got to say this. Yeah, your bank accounts, anything you sign on with online, use an authenticator. I'm sorry, I got to say this 100 times. But yes, a lot of people, a lot of my friends lost access to their accounts that had videos of their children that they don't have access to anymore. You understand? Like, that hurts. So that's what I could tell people. All right, back to this. Bank accounts especially. You don't want to lose your money. All right, so you can go ahead and actually click on this, and you can go ahead and connect your account, guys. All you have to do is sign in. So again, if you don't want to use NA8's version of it by actually having to set up an API key, this platform is for you. It doesn't have a lot of plugins like N8N does. Not right now anyway. It's still new. But it does have also a way for you to chat with it and actually build out your platform the way you want. Okay? So I was like, all right, somebody wanted me to try something out. They wanted to be able to take their OneDrive files, have an agent feed it a knowledge base and say, hey, because you can actually create knowledge base here. Feed it a knowledge base and say, listen, this is how I am. This is how I respond. I do this. I'm a lawyer. I'm a doctor. Use one of the models, ChatGPT or whatever you want. Again, you can use any model, free or not. It's really up to you. And then, of course, once it goes through the system, it wants the AI agent to answer the questions, upload, edit the OneDrive docs, and then put it back into the folder. And then if it wants to, send out an email to the client or whoever they want. So it's basically a very simplified version of upload a doc into OneDrive, have the AI agent answer the questions like that person would, put it back into the OneDrive folder, edited or a different folder, doesn't matter, and then send an email to the person with the email and subject in the body. Straw Hat, my guy, thank you. Thank you for the 10 gifted, my friend. I really appreciate you to the max. How are you, my friend? VPN routers, bro, I will do it all. All right? I will do it all. VPNs, like I said, I've been building firewalls for AI. A lot of people are like, what? You can do that? Yes. A firewall that will protect your inbound and outbound traffic of your AI chatbot. It can also send alerts to you if a prompt does one of these things. If it tries to manipulate your AI agent, you will get an alert. That AI agent will shut down. I have a story to tell you. It's a very sad story. A young teenager passed away, committed suicide because he was going through some things. He used ChatGPT, was telling the AI about his suicidal thoughts. It told him not to tell his mom. The parents allowed him to use it to help with his work. But again, I'm sure they weren't aware that you can have these tools that if the word suicide shows up, They could have gotten a prompt, an email, a message right away. Hey, this word was sent in this chat with blank from this date. Like, these are the things that I want to kind of help parents as well, not just businesses, parents be able to protect and know what's going on with their AI tools in their home. Because believe it or not, AI is going to be in your kids' everything going forward. So that's kind of what I'm trying to do. That's kind of business I'm trying to help, try to put out there. How to protect your AI. Okay. So yeah, straw hat, VPNs, routers, those things I do on a daily basis. I do virtual ones in Azure, AWS. I will get to that. If you guys want me to do it, again, leave a comment down below. I have a Patreon. If you guys want to show up in the Patreon, I have a free version, I have a paid version. Again, the paid version, the higher tier, you get to spend a whole hour with me any day in the week. You just schedule a time, we make it do what it do. Shout out to Zep Rito. Shout out to Dead Man Falcon. All right. So again, we'll make it happen. But I want to make sure you guys, again, use an authenticator. I'm going to make a video on how you guys can use authenticators to protect your online accounts, your email, your banking, your social media, your everything. All right. Bat Night, welcome on in, man. I enjoyed watching you this weekend in the Golden Gauntlet. Hope you had a blast. It was a great time. It's very important to make sure you're aware. Yes, that right there, Robo, I've seen too much of it. I've seen too much of it. It's super scary. You understand? Super scary. All right. I have a 15-year-old. Guess what? Protecting the crap out of that. I'm not playing that game. You feel me? Not playing that game. So I want to take that same knowledge and skill and give it to other people. And that's kind of what Tech Talk is all about. Right. So I don't have a school account. I don't know if you guys heard of the school thing. I don't know if I should make one. I don't have one. So I'm not teaching courses. I'm not doing any of that. I just have my Patreon. That's it. I know you didn't qualify, but I did watch your match. I forgot who casted it. Was it Tucker and Tucker and Oney Harry, right? So it was definitely a fun time that night. Listen, you have another chance. October 11th, ladies and gentlemen, another chance to qualify for the World's Finals. So make sure you guys, October 11th, mark it on your calendars. Get ready to sign up for it, all right? No, Robo, it's not, buddy. It's not, man. It's not. AI is a whole different ball game. It will open your children's eyes to some things that you do not want them to even be aware of. And they use it as a companion, right? Because we used to go outside. We had friends. We used to play kick the can. I used to. Like I said, I'm about to be 44 next month. I used to play kick the can outside late at night. Me and my cousins, family, friends, everybody. Kick the can, for those who don't know, you start with a can and you have to walk up to the middle of the block with the can in your hand. Okay? You have to do it backwards, all right? You do it forwards. Everybody else has to hide, okay? You walk to the middle of the block. Then you go so then you put the bottle down and then you have to walk backwards to wherever you want. As you're walking, if you see someone, you have to run to the bottle, grab it and go tap tap. I see blank blank behind a car, and they have to come out. The first person you catch, they now have to do that the next round go. It was so much fun because you have to run. And mind you, if you do not run fast enough to pick up that can and the other person runs and kicks it, you lose. You got to do it all over again. That was so much fun. I promise you. Nonetheless. Hey, no, I get that, Bat Night. I totally understand. Sorry to give you guys a history lesson. Back to this. So, again, it's called SimAI. I'm going to go ahead and put this in my Discord, in my Patreon. You guys can do a lot of things with it, not just OneDrive stuff, okay? You can go ahead and build whatever you want, all right? You have a plethora of things here. You can also build a Discord bot, all right? You can do Microsoft Planner. You can do Teams. You can do Perplexity. You can use any of the LLMs that you could think about as the agent, okay? You have ChatGPT. You have Claude. You have DeepSync. You have Gemini. You have OpenRouter. You have Azure. You can do a plethora of things with this tool like you can do in NAN. Now, NAN, however, has a way more robust system. But again, things like this, because I know people want to use YouTube to scrape and get information. You can do that with this tool as well. Very simple tool to create. Click on what you want, connect to what you want, drag and drop. Or, as I said before, you can go ahead and use AI chat on this platform. All right. Now, before we go, I know I'm way over my marks. I want to go back to Nano Banana. I don't know if who was asking about this before. Was it Mr. Hollow? Somebody was asking about this before, about the best AI image generation, and it's Nano Banana. Okay. I have this in my video on YouTube, guys. Exclamation mark. I'll type it in for y'all. AI YouTube. Do me a favor. Go ahead and subscribe to the channel. We got 54 subscribers right now. Shout out to my 54 subscribers. They're awesome. All right. Go ahead and check out the channel. There is one on how to use Nano Banana for free. It gives you the instructions to be able to get this whole thing and upload it directly to NAN. You don't have to code anything. Adam the Conqueror, thank you. You don't have to code anything, guys. You can just go ahead, click on import from file, and it will import this entire thing for you. The code that I did and everything. You won't have to do a thing, okay? The only thing you're going to have to do is get your own API key. And I also have that instructions in the video. It's all free. Keyword, free. Free 99. All right? API keys, free. Okay? Now, I don't know how long this is going to last. It might last forever. But if you want to be able to generate some cool images, here is the best one to do it. Again, if you are a student or if you want to spend $20 a month on Google Gemini, you can also use that. That's another way you can do it. But if you want to do it for free, here's how you do it. So we built this wonderful tool. And again, let's create an image. All right. An image of a flying football over a nice beach of Bears and Vikings. Okay. So what this system will do, this right here is the chat. You go ahead and put your description in. It's going to then reach out to my open router, Google Nano Banana, which is Google Gemini 2.5 Flash, real name. Then the code is going to read that image, remove and parse the code, and actually convert it into an actual image. Because what it does is, as you're going to see here, all right, okay, there was an error. All right, let's go back here and see what's going on. Did I change my open router? Nope, this is it right here. Maybe I did. Okay, so it says resource requested not found. Okay, guys, so guess what? Maybe the free is over. It might be over, guys. It might be over. Let's see. Yep, it looks like it might be over. Vikings are wrong. That's fine. Let's see. Let's check open router. Let's check open router, guys. It was free for a while. It looks like it might be done. Let's go ahead and check the models. Image. All right. Yep. Free is now gone, guys. I'm sorry. There's no longer a free model. All right. So if you want to still use it, you can create an API. You can add credits this way. But this is basically what we do. Create an API. Call this Nano Banana. You guys can see that API. That's fine. I'm going to delete it shortly after I'm done. But that was it. You go in, change your API key. You save it. Make sure it can successfully test. And then we go ahead back here, create an image. You guys said I spelled Vikings wrong? Yeah, I did. Okay, guess what? Did I not update this properly? All right, I already lost the image. It's fine. Nonetheless, I should have, hold on. I should have my Google one, do I? I do not. All right. Okay. Well, guys, no more free. Sorry. It is no longer free. There it is. It was free for a while. And that's like what I said in the video. It was free for a while. But I still get to show you guys what it looks like. So here it is. So for Google, because I have the Ultra version, yes, I have the $150 a month version. It's crazy like that. Like I said, I do this so you guys don't have to. Let's go ahead and create that same image, right? That you guys want to see. Okay, here we go. Now, what's so cool about this, Adam the Conqueror, is that it can edit images. It can do a lot of things that current AI generations cannot do. So as you can see here, came back really quickly. Here's an image of a football flying over a beach with Vikings and beers. All right. But let's take it a little different here. Make it 2010 Katy Perry. Okay. Let's see if it does Katy Perry. I don't know. We're going to find out. And Trish Stratus, we'll find out. Let me go ahead and delete this API. Delete. All right, cool. Sorry, guys. All right. It can't do public filter. It won't do it, Robo. They really strict on not allowing people being imaged. That's the key word there. But I'm going to show you something else so you guys can see the true power of it. Let's take a photo of me. Let's take a photo of Super Tech Bot. Let's do that. Can it merge two people? Maybe. It can merge two images, okay? So let's go ahead and grab an image. Actually, no. Here it goes. Put a football in its hand and throw on a Chicago Bears jersey and have it standing outside a Canadian Can I spell Canadian right now? Guess I can't. Canadian landmark. So if you look at this, here's the image that I had. And look at that. Okay. So here's the image that was reality. This was me first. I said, turn my image that, me looking away into an AI robot. So it only had this part of it. I said, give it a torso and legs. I said, add a nano banana. It added a nano banana and it kept it with the same art style. Now we said, take this and do this with it. I said a Canadian landmark. It did the Big Ben and put the Canadian flag. I don't understand, but it did it. As you can see, that's simple. Okay. This is how great this is. It keeps the same art style of the actual thing that it's changing. So it didn't give me like a real football or it didn't look super fake. Like that's the cool thing about Nano Banana is like it does it legit. Like it keeps it the same style. All right. But let's take something else. Let's go with a human instead. All right. We did Sino last time. We're gonna do me. Pause. All right. We're gonna go ahead and say, where's the image of me? All right, here we go. Take this image. Add a. Oh, it is a polymer. Okay, perfect. Perfect. So there we go. There you go, Robo. You know your thing. Add a Google Pixel 10 in my hand and have me standing outside a dance club. No, a limo. Okay. So it didn't get the Pixel phone, but it definitely got me outside of a club called the Limo Dance Club. I put limbo. There it is. That's funny. That's funny. That is funny. It tried. It definitely tried. There it is, chat. It's okay, Adam the Conqueror. This is still Nano Banana, yes. So I want to show you how you can take images, made a cute few custom snap cards. See, you can take images and then tell it what you want. It will keep the image, it will keep the art style of the image. And like I said, we said, put this in a Bears jersey with a football in front of a Canadian landmark. And it did it perfectly. And it kept the wonderful they kept the jersey in the art style of the thing. And that's something that most generations don't do. And fact, you see here, it put me in front of a real club. It didn't do a cartoon club. It kept everything the way it is, which is pretty good, which I really like. So now give me a prompt that you want me to make, and then I can type it in for you, Adam the Conqueror. Let me know. Give me a prompt you want me to do, and I'll type it in. It definitely got my dancing shoes for real. Dancing, dancing, dancing in a death machine. No, this is Adobe, guys. Last week I told you guys in the news, Adobe has now used Nano Banana for their platform. Adobe had their own AI imaging platform. They said, okay, you can now use Nano Banana in their platform. That's how good it is. It's good at editing. It's good at changing things. And just think about, do you want me to talk to link an image? No, just give me one to prompt. Just like how Robo gave me an alligator lion. You just give me one. Here you go, Robo. There you go, your alligator lion. Nice and perfect. See that? Perfect. In the swampy jungle. Give me a prompt. So you want to really see the limits of this platform. Standing with the infinite. You see, I don't know if it knows the infinite, and that's the only problem. Like, I don't think it knows what the infinite is, but, let's do this. Let's get the infinite. Let's go ahead and get the infinite. Let's do that. Let's go with this one. Hey, Mona Lisa, can I get a date on Friday? And if you're busy, I will at the end of the day. Hey, coming around. Why does this want to work? Okay, there we go. There it is, ladies and gentlemen, the Infinite. Don't know what's going on. All right, here we go. Save image. You don't have to give it a reference image, no. But I don't think Google Gemini knows what the infinite is. Let's go. Give me an image of the infinite. Like, I'm sure all of us didn't know what the infinite was until Marvel Snap. So I'm assuming Gemini has no idea what the infinite is, but we'll find out. A man in a suit of armor. So you guys can see why the app that I'm making that I purchased, see, you don't know what the infinite is. See, I'm assuming you guys know. So that's why the app that I'm making that I purchased the domain tailormade.app. I'm going to utilize it with Gemini. So you take a picture of yourself, you take a picture of outfits, or you download outfits from the internet, and Gemini, my app will generate 5 images for you, different colors, different things, different outfits that you guys can use. It's called tailormade.app. Make sure you guys be on the lookout for that. All right, here we go. Adam the Conqueror, a man in a suit of armor with a green cloak and a shiny energy orb hanging from his neck, surrounded around a bunch of faceless, cloaked people. Now, look how fast this is. There it is. There you go. There you go. There it is. Is this what you were thinking, Adam the Conqueror? The Bears mascot delivering a choke slam on the Buccaneers mascot instead of a steel cage surrounded by a bunch of crying STGs. It doesn't know what STGs are, but I will definitely try this. But Adam the Conqueror, what's your thoughts on this image that you have required? It delivered. Yeah, it definitely did. It got a man with armor, green cloak, green orb, with a bunch of faceless cloaks. I'm going to make it. Yes, it's happening. It's going to happen. I already have the domain name. I already started building it out. I'm using Nano Banana. So I'm just testing out a few more things because I want to see if I can. Yo, King Alidan, welcome on in. Let's please give a shout out to the King, Jen Alidan. I'm testing out a few things just to make sure. Oh, yeah, King, we do this every Monday night, 8 p.m. to 10 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. I'm just late today, but I'm running late, I should say, running over. Yeah, so I'm ready. I already have the interface built out. I already built the web application. Like I said, I already have the domain. Once I'm done with the web application, I'm finished testing it. I'm going to actually connect it. I'm going to give it to the beta of my Patreons. I'm going to have them use it first. And then once they give me a little bit of feedback, then I'll put it out to the masses. I'll do a free tier so it has a watermark that will say TaylorMade, right? Or TaylorMade by the STG, nice little watermark. If they don't want a watermark, they can pay, $1, no watermark, whatever. I'll figure that all out. But yeah, TaylorMade. As you guys may or may not know, I used to work for a high-end retail company way back in my day. And that's why I still have some of my custom tailor-made outfits. So that's why I was dressed up for the event this weekend. So a lot of people was like, yeah, I've never seen a tech person dress the way I do. So I kind of pride myself on those type of things. So I really want to push that, Oh, yes, sir. Hence the name Super Tech God. Yeah, man, of course. This is the good side of AI. So I do a lot of AI automations. I do that now. I'm big on securing AI, so doing firewalls for AI agents. But I do build AI agents. I do a bunch of cool things. So every Monday night we talk about AI news and tools that you can use, things you can do for free. I'm big on free. So I also give alternatives. And I must say, White Wayne Brady, this is not bad. It did a good job. It did a good job here. Hey, thank you, 420. It did a good job. Still for tech cards, yeah, I totally get it, King. I totally get it. Yeah, no. I've been in technology for over 20 years now. Crazy to even say that. Funny enough, 9/11, it's not funny enough, but 9/11 was my orientation day for college. So, and that was many moons ago. And then I got into my first IT job 2 or 3 years after college, because when 9/11 happened, like my school was like, I know we're a tech school, but you guys might want to consider going into the army after graduation. I was just like, no. But yeah, so 9/11 was my orientation for school, for college. And I told a story last week, but my dad used to work in the Twin Towers, and he was fighting with me to go to orientation. I was like, no, I was being very like, nah, Dad, I don't know if I'm gonna go. People told me I don't have to go. Like, I kept him from like, cause me and him were gonna go together, because it was, my school was by the Madison Square Garden, and of course it was the Twin Towers. And my dad is never late for work, He was late that day because the train also got delayed. And he was late fighting with me. Thank God. He got there when the second plane hit, and all his bosses that he had the meeting with, they all died. They all passed away. So, yeah, he was in fifth grade. Look at that. Look at that. That's you tell my age. I'm going to be 44 next month. So people look fake. Hey, they look fake, but they did a good job with this. I can't even get mad at that. I cannot get mad at that. So yeah, I build out AI agents. Like I built my own Discord bot using AI, and doing cool things with it. I do this type of stuff too. So I also, like I said, for my Patreons, I upload, like I export it and upload it so people can just upload it directly. This was free for like a while. You can actually use Nano Banana that I'm using right now. You can use it for free for a while, but today it no longer works. So I'm sorry, guys. I'll sure I'll find some other ways around it, but for right now, you have to use Google Gemini. Or if you have Adobe, you can use Adobe because Adobe has it built in. A lot of tools have it built in, so I'll have a list of those tools. But let's do this now. You said have me and the Infinite hanging out together. So let's see if we take both images, the Infinite. So like I said, with the TaylorMade app, you're going to take a picture of yourself. A full body would be preferred, but you go to the top half, and then you're going to take an image of the outfit that you want. Get it from the internet if you want to. So if you go to a website and you're like, ooh, I wonder how I look in this, you can go ahead and save it, upload it to the app, and it will give you 5 different versions of you in that outfit, tailor-made, like fit to you. And then I'm going to try to have the app tell you the size, or also have Gemini scan it and tell you exactly where you can get it at the best price. Like that's kind of where I want to do with the app. So first version is going to be pictures, right, with the watermark. Second version is tell you where you can get it, like at the best price. And then I'll figure out something else down the line, but that's what I'm going to be doing. And yeah, me by myself is building out this app. So it is Google Gemini, yes. It's funny. It's not really Nano Banana. It's called Google 2.5 Flash Gemini. Google Gemini 2.5 Flash. That's the actual name of it. But because when they were testing it, because we tested it when it wasn't out yet, when they were testing it, they called it Nano Banana, so nobody knew what it was. And because of that, everybody still calls it Nano Banana, so they just went along with it. So now it is Nano Banana on their platform. It was super traumatic, man. That's what I'm saying. I don't want to get into it because it really, like, gets to me. But all right. Have these two standing next to each other. I'm going to show you guys, before Nano Banana came out, it was 2 Mondays ago, 2 Tech Talks ago, I showed everybody images of it, and we did a test on this thing called LLM Arena. You can always go there and test out things. It won't tell you what it is. You just put something in, and it will come out and say, pick one. And once you pick one, then it tells you what it was. So we tested everything that Monday. And then Tuesday morning, Nano Banana came out. All right, so this is what it gave us. Again, that's the cool thing about this. It's going to do exactly the thing you want it to do. You can make it look realistic. I've seen people say, hey, make us hugging. And maybe that's what I should do. Maybe that's what I should do. Oh, let me see what we can do for you. Let's see if it does it. I mean, I doubt it will, but let's see. And then I'll show you guys before we wrap up, because again, we're way super past the time. But thank you guys for hanging out. We really appreciate it. Sorry for your dad. Yeah, man, it was definitely crazy for him to deal with, because like right after that, like the next day or two, he had to be on a flight to their data center because he was a database admin. He had to go to their data center in another state to recover backups. Like the company still had to do company shit, which blew my mind. Him and some other workers had to get on a flight from JFK, go to the other state where the backups were being shipped to, the tapes. Again, that's when I got into data center stuff because I used to go with my dad, and they had those big tapes that they do backups. Had to go to the data center where the tapes were to restore from backup, which blew my mind. Have you seen the game Baki Hana Blood Arena? I have not, Gabe. How is it? Yeah. So again, that's what that looks like. We looked at this earlier. I'm gonna look at Nano. Let's see if we can get the Nano Banana. I don't think this is, this is not real. Google Gemini. Let's see if I could show you that Nano Banana thing. This is pretty cool. So Nano Banana, like I said, it can also do 3D imaging. Like people can say, hey, here's a 3D image, make it this. Like, look, people are doing things like this with it, guys. Like this is pretty cool. These are the things that people are doing. They're building out, people are redesigning homes with Nano Banana, guys. Like, this is what I'm talking about. This is the stuff that we could be doing. Like, look at this. Look at this. Okay. Just real quick. I want to show you this as well, guys. It took all these images and said, put it together. And look. Look. It put the girl in the jacket with the Balenciaga hat in front of the pink car with the headphones over the dog. With all, look at that. Look at this. Look at this. This is what I'm saying. We can't be replaced, but the mundane tasks can. You have a marketing team and say, hey, I need this. This can do that. This can do that. Look at this right here. So like I said, it could take 3D models and convert it into something else. Look at this. Like, this is crazy. So that's what Gemini does compared to other image generations. It actually takes a 3D image of the image, and then it tries to manipulate that within that 3D image. And it tries to keep everything exactly the same. Unlike other ones, Google Gemini 2.50. Unlike other image generations, they change a lot of things. A lot of things change. This doesn't change. As you can see from this image, it basically said, look, it took this, draw a bacon wrap lunch with these ingredients on a plate here. Chat. Look at that. Look at this. Look what it did. Isn't this madness? You can make yourself a Funko Pop 100%. I'm going to do that in a second, just for you. I really want to get you guys to like stuff like this, where it took an image that was black and white and converted it into this. Like even your old images that you may have or your parents may have, it can turn it from black and white where you can barely see anything and re-image it to this. And this is why the Google Pixel is a scary phone, because you could do this all in the Pixel. And then VO3 can turn it into a video. Like, even though he's banging his hand, again, it's getting there, okay? I think video generation is a bit harder. It's going to get there, though. You know what I mean? You see him banging his hand, though. He's banging his hand. So it's definitely not what you want to see. But the image fixing is crazy. Like, again, telling it to do things like, I even see, like I said, it takes the 3D images too. Like, I didn't even get to the one that I want to show you guys. And I may not be able to get to it. But even this, even taking these images and turning it into color, but keeping it the way it is, you know, like even cleaning this up. Like, look, it cleaned up the part that was ripped. Like, this is no joke. This image generation tool, I think, doesn't have to be used just for image generation. It could be used to clean up and also do edits on current images, which I think is phenomenal. I think is great. Google Gemini is going to be it. So, and the fact that you can have this into whatever app you want, you can get an API and add it to whatever app you want to build. I think that's the way to go. Like I said, I saw somebody even starting something like what I'm talking about, but with the years. Yeah, here we go. Google actually did this. So they did something like this with the years, right? It's called Picture Me. And you take a picture of yourself and you pick what you want, time traveler, style, whatever the case is. And then it goes and gives you, for example, time traveler. So it got you in the 50s, the 60s, the 70s. Like, look at this. Without changing her face. It kept her face here, guys. Okay? And all it did was give her a different hairstyle and outfit for the years. Like, this is pretty good. This tool is going to be amazing. And that's why I said I think Gemini 3 might give OpenAI a run for their money. Might give ChatGPT a run for their money. Like, this is cool. Turning an object holding into a 3D transparent hologram. Like, this is cool. This is cool. I'm again, sorry guys that I'm nerding out. Again, I've been doing a lot of AI. I got my Google Gemini certification. So I've just been big in AI for the past couple of months. And I've seen a lot of these cool things happening. As I like to bring it to you guys and show you guys exactly what's what. So before we go, let's do exactly what you asked. Oh, I really want to do this though. I always say this for next time. So this tool, Z.AI, we used it in the past. It can make amazing, amazing slides. Okay. For example, we gave it a prompt to make a Lost Boys slide for us. Very easy prompt. Give us the Lost Boys. Let me pull that up for y'all because it just gave me this one. Hold on. Which one is this? This is the Marvel Snap slide. Hold on. There's Marvel Snap slides too, which is pretty good. So this is before the season, the new season. We told it to give us the top 5 Marvel Snap cards based on the meta, and it created this amazing slide for us. ChatGPT doesn't do this. So before this new season came out, okay, this is what it gave us for the September season. It told us about the vision, which card it think to focus on, what the costs are, the stars. It gave the vision the meta impact. It gave Moira X another impact and Sparky. So right now, I think Sparky and Moira are doing what they're supposed to be doing, which is pretty good. So again, this tool is free, 100%, 1000% free, chat. So for me, I'm telling you guys, go ahead, try out Z.AI. You can make amazing slides. ChatGPT does not make slides like this does. I promise you. Where is my other slide, though? Give me a breakdown of the Lost Boys. Here we go. Yeah. So here we go. So the Lost Boys. This was the prompt. Give me a breakdown of the Lost Boys hip hop crew from the 90s. Their top 5 best tracks, cover art, and photos are welcome. Okay. This is the prompt that we gave it. We gave the same prompt to ChatGPT and it didn't give us anything close to this. Look at this, guys. Warlock hasn't come out yet. That's why. Look at this. So again, I'm telling everyone, if you are into having to make slides, you can use this. You can go ahead and share it, download it as a Google slide, a PowerPoint, or even HTML if you need to put it into a website. All right. All right. A lot of talking. I apologize again for the over the time limit. It's already 11 o'clock. Jeez Louise. I can't even say, hey, guys, let's play some Snap. Maybe I can. We'll see. All right. So before we go, that was it. We spoke about, let me go full screen. Oh, no, before I go to full screen. The last thing, for those who just came in now, okay, take a look at this. This is a tool, brand new, and it's free, called Mirage, where in real time, based on what your video is showing, whether it be your phone or you or your camera, it will put you in real time in a different place. You type in what you want, and it will do it for you. All right, we tested this out. I'm going to test it out now again before we go so you guys can see it. All right, we start the virtual camera. Let me go ahead and remove my filter. Voila. So as you can see, Frozen Wonderland in real time. Look at this. Like I said, I think you guys could try it out. For those who want to use YouTube, VTubing, this is phenomenal. As you can see, look at this palace. Looks beautiful. Block craft. Oh my gosh. I'm in Minecraft. Look at me. Midnight, which is pretty cool. Again, it's seeing the light on the wall, my sign, and trying to create another light. Like, that's crazy. Anime. Okay. It's pretty good. We got Yarn World again. We got World of Wizards. Like, this is pretty awesome, guys. Completely free. You can make videos. Again, walking in and out of different worlds, Lego World, Play-Doh, etc. I really think you guys should try it out. It's completely free. Call Mirage. All right. Okay. So now let's see if we can make me a Funko Pop. And then that's it. Dun, 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 dun. Oh, yeah, we were doing a bunch of cool things with this suit. Let's do it. Actually, no, not this one. Not this one. It keeps making me Caucasian. I know. I keep getting white face. So, don't get mad at me, chat. That wasn't me. Blame AI for that. I heard Drewski got a lot of heat for that. So, all right. Make me a Funko Pop. Let's see if it does it. Let's see what it does, chat. Let's see what it does. You guys got a 3-hour session of Tech Talk today. Hope you guys enjoyed it. Next week, like I said, we're going to have some fun things going on. I'm going to 100% clone myself. I already cloned my voice, as you guys heard earlier. I'm going to clone myself 100% next week. And there it is. I look like an Eric to you guys. I guess I'm an Eric, guys. There it is, ladies and gentlemen. STG Tech Talk, aka Eric. Dead man. There it is. Listen, it got the paisley in the tie perfect. It got the tie down pack. It got the shoes down pack. This right here is a phenomenal Funko Pop. Tech Talk 88. There it is. All right. Let me know if you guys want one. I'll send it out to everybody in chat. STG, aka Eric. Tech Talk Funko Pop. You seen the Drewski video? Yeah, it's crazy. It was funny, but yeah, I get it. All right. All right, so we'll wrap it up here. Ladies and gentlemen, again, thank you guys for coming out. Appreciate you guys to the max. Thank you guys always hanging out with me on Monday nights. I know it's not Snap, but you guys are still here to learn some tech stuff, some AI stuff, and get a inside look to your boy STG. All right. So until next Monday, like I said, I'm going to try to clone myself entirely. That's going to be fun. We got some other cool things. Whatever happens in the week of AI, of course, be sure to bring it up to you guys. For more AI stuff, join the Discord. We do have an AI section. If you guys want to hang out there, of course. And for my Patreons, shout out to you guys because, again, we do some cool things there. Now, we're going to head out. I'm going to have the outro, play some music. We will raid into someone. So let me go ahead and see who's doing what. All right. So until next time, guys, that was my Tech Talk. Peace.